When the game finishes,
I'm sorry, Mr. Aquaman. I gotta cut you short. People joined too fast. The time has come. It is time for combat here in the Nightmare series. Week number 7. Last chance for points. And I, of course, have I have Mr. Vort on the mic with me. How's it going, Mr. Vort?
It is going incredible, my friend. I hope you had as good of a week as I have, and I'm ready for some MK action.
Let's do it. So we got Katana coming out the gate, and of course the classic Nightwolf pick here from Gorilla de Menace, as expected here. We saw a little bit of his Rambo in top 8, actually, over the weekend. He went Rambo all the way for his one game, but this time it looks like we're going to go back to the Nightwolf pick here today.
Yeah, absolutely. He's already rocking this command grab variation. You see he likes ending his screens on that, his combos on that command grab. And there we go, right there, perfect example. Into a big combo, into the command grab. He didn't have enough bar to amplify at that time, but 318 damage for the Makoto.
All right. Frisky, 150 health left. He'll force a breakaway. Short hop is going to find its mark as well. Ooh, and a little bit of a reveal on the abilities here. Those upward fans. Not actually touching the opponent. I don't really know what the goal is. Maybe it's to like have this weird coverage if he stood up to try to swing, but that is not going to work out, and Gorilla will take round 1.
Yeah, Gorilla's looking really strong so far. She does have that fan flutter as well, and those upward fans, but those upward fans so far, Gorilla doesn't, he's not the most jumpy character that we've seen. He's going to have to usually come at you straight on. But here we go, right back in it. They're looking at each other. Oh, and as soon as I say that, Gorilla jumps and gets caught for a combo, starting with those fans. Nice anti-air. Got him pushed back into the corner. Trying to keep him locked down there. Here we go. Gorilla's going to have to fight out. He's at a big health deficit right now, but as soon as I say that, he launches a massive combo. And this time he will have enough bar to amplify it, but he chooses not to. Fakes a short hop. Goes around. Into another command grab.
Saving that meter as well. Interesting that he wasn't want that extra little damage. He'll save it for a launcher here. The breakaway will stop it short. Double short hop into throw. And now just a few more hits will do it. Gorilla gonna go ahead and take game number 1 here over Frisky. We'll see what the response is from Frisky as we now head back over to our character select and get ready for game 2.
Yeah, you know the Gorilla's got to feel good about that. He was looking at least half a life bar deficit there and was able to come back, keep the pressure on, and really throw down and take it overall. I can't say how skilled and experienced Gorilla is in these situations. If you're expecting someone to give up, he is not the one to do so. Here we go in again, going right back at it. Let's see who Frisky's going to try to pick this time. I'm expecting Katana, but let's see if there's any variation he's got going on. Nope, he's got the same Katana. Let's see if it's the same variation as they select their stage they want to fight on. Here we go. Looks like we're going to the Soul Chamber, baby. All right, Ground War, Upper Fan Toss, and Fan Flutter. I think that's the exact same variation we just had this last time. Feels very confident in that. Was able to do some really good things in that match with that. Let's see if it holds true for this match. Here we go. Gorilla right out of the gate. Goes for some swing. Miss. Into the command grab. Oh, and amplifies it to keep it safe. There we go. Right back at him. Bam. Nice throw by Gorilla de Menace. Right now he's in Frisky's head. Goes for the overhead. Starts up the combo. He wouldn't have had enough amplification left for that amplified command grab, but he didn't need it. Here he goes again. Into another throw.
Look at
right
his
now,
life lead.
Frisky's going to have to make a change because right now, just eating all of this damage.
Okay, short hop. Ooh, too far away, unfortunately. Frisky does have that fatal blow available. Oh, but the raw shoulder charge gets in, and this should do it with the throw. Oh, that is an error, though. That might be easy, or a crushing blow health check off, because that is overkill on that damage. Gorilla going to be losing that crushing blow for later, but he still will get the round. That is the most important thing. Although, arguably, I'm sure he would have liked to have saved that to get damage right here, right? Started off with 30% there instead.
Yeah, I think that was just a misinput. I don't think Gorilla's one of those people that keeps the checks off on that.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Going right back at it. He's got enough bar here to amplify. He chooses not to. Going back in. Oh, goes for the command grab. Misses it. Into another throw.
One more throw will kill here. There's not enough health left in that tank here for Frisky to eat another throw, but you can duck them for sure. Will force a breakaway. Frisky has a long road ahead of him. Tries for the low. The throw tech to stop it, though. Gorilla maybe going for a brutality or something there, but we'll see if that costs him big time. Here's the throw. Frisky now breaking the 50% mark. Upward fans are ready, but the drop. That is a heartbreaker. I mean,
yeah, those
Frisky
wake-up buttons caught him. I will say Frisky now in his offense is looking really, really good when he's able to get it off. The problem is he's eaten so much damage from his defense that it's not funny.
Yeah, it seems like there's the early part of the round is Gorilla kind of taking control, and Frisky's able to plant those heels in and start to come up with a bit of a comeback, but it just seems to be coming in too late. But you're absolutely right. That offense from Frisky is looking solid when it does get rolling, and an unfortunate drop there from Frisky kind of prevented him from really turning that around, because that looked to me like a setup. He was ready for his opponent to jump out, and just an unfortunate drop, like I said. But we also should note this is Frisky's first time, I think, playing in the Nightmare series. Definitely first time on stream here, so stream nerves could be coming into play. You see he's got questions in the chat asking if it's first to 3, so he's still getting familiar with this environment, and Gorilla is no stranger to these situations. We've seen him on stream time and time again here in the Nightmare series.
Yeah, absolutely. Gorilla is an old pro at this, and so if you do have nerves coming into a situation like this, Gorilla will exploit that. Here we go right back. Going into it, same variations, raw Rhino charge, instantly gets in there, gets up into a command throw.
I like the use of the command grab as well instead of the normal throw. It's a little less damage, but what it does end up doing is mean it's untechable, right? Like you see players that are sometimes so good at teching throws. When you hit them with a command grab, tech that bitch, ain't happening.
That's right, you better throw that curse as quick as you can. Gorilla going in there, raw Rhino charge. Oh, he misses, and so I think that's a flawless, and it is for Gorilla to menace.
Oh my god, I didn't get to say that's what you meant. Oh man, I missed my timing and everything. I really have been playing too much not this. Oh,
not MK.
I'm off my game for sure. Forgot the starting soon screen, forgot to curse. You know what? I'm not even going to update the names on the next one.
There you go. Here we go, right back at it. Frisky's got that pressure on. Good tech by Gorilla. Into that raw Rhino charge again, which has been catching Frisky all the time. Comes right back. Wake up buttons. Here we go. Nice damage.
Trying for a armor break there. You saw him sort of just going straight one button into the armor break. See if he goes for it again. This time he will go for full combo, and he's going to cash out with that KB. And now Frisky in the driver's seat. He's got the life lead as well. Raw Rhino charge. He was waiting for the amp, though. We've seen that Gorilla likes to do it too. Gorilla is a fan of raw Rhino charge, and then he'll throw an amp on top of it. I will say this though about it, it is a gimmick. Raw Rhino charge, there is a gap between that and the amp that is, you can jab through it whether he is not doing it and you punish it, or you're going to interrupt the amplify, but that little bit of hesitation perhaps costing Frisky.
There's that setup tick throw. Uh-oh, and the interactable misses!
Was that on accident, or did he just wasn't at the right spot? That was weird.
I would bet that was an input error. He was trying to amplify that command grab and ended up grabbing the rope instead. I have done it 20 million times if I've done it once. Here it comes right back. Big damage coming in for Gorilla to menace. Got some in the corner.
Ooh, look at that. Double short hop setup again here. Interesting timing. Has the overhead, but he's not finished yet. There it is. 1-1-2 closes it out. And we've got Gorilla with a 3-0.
Absolutely. Gorilla showing why he's a pro at this. Frisky, very nice first showing. He's shown that he can get the offense off and put some real pressure on someone. He knows the combos. He just got to work on that defense, especially again, looks like against Nightwolf.
Double Mr. Aquaman. Almost forgot. In fact, I always forget that Mr. Aquaman will come back again if you leave the door open. Whoops. Thank you, Mr. Aquaman, though, for allowing us to use that video to explain how it works. It is so much easier to do that than to try to teach you guys how to check in by like typing it out or whatever. Speaking of, though, we do have our first round open for check-in, though, so of those of you guys that are here and looking to play, make sure you do check in. That means Soy, Tense Gold, The Island Boy, Zato Slayer, Valiant Shade, Black Loki, Romanian, as well as Mersex, I'm the Chap, Kinte, TG Savage, and Ghost Cat. Make sure you guys are getting checked in. I saw TG Savage was like the last one. He signed up an hour before it started, so hopefully he's actually here and able to get checked in. But there is still some time on that too. We're a little early actually. We got our first match rather quickly than normal. So we still got about another 20 minutes before DQs kick in, so people do have some time to get in there. But make sure you're getting checked in. If you are here and you don't know how to check in, if it's giving you problems, ask for help in the chat. Somebody, either myself or a mod, will be able to get that taken care of for you. But we definitely have people standing by to help you guys out and get checked in and make sure that you guys can properly play your matches. Those of you guys in winners round 2, some of you guys, your matches are ready. You won't be able to check in until we hit that 7 o'clock mark. Other people, you will be waiting for your opponents to be determined by the previous matches, so hang tight. But we have another match coming up, and that's going to be Silver Sandbag versus I Need to Re-Up. So I'm going to go ahead and get some invites out to those fine gentlemen, and we will be right back with another set.
Absolutely. I can't say I'm familiar with I Need to Re-Up, but Silver Sandbag has really been leveling up in this past year and has really started putting himself on the board. He is such a great player and such a nice guy that would help out anyone. So let's go, guys. Let's put on a good match. We're looking at right now and getting those invites out. In case you missed it, though, Dream Eater has a YouTube channel. Now, if what you can do is go on there and hit the subscribe button, and for every new subscription, it's free. He will put $1 into the prize pot for these fighters at the end of the season. So by all means, if you want to support the fighters, you perhaps don't have a means to be able to gift a sub here on Twitch, that is a wonderful way to do so. And Dream makes sure that he puts up all the action on the next day. So you can do like I do. If I ever have to miss part of the tournament, is the next day I can go on there and catch it all up.
Absolutely. Those VODs are uploaded to the channel the very next day. So all that action that you guys have seen tonight is going to be available tomorrow for permanent archival. And you'll be able to kind of go back, review that footage, see how you played, etc., etc. And of course, like Vort said, I'm throwing money in the prize pool for every sub that we get to the YouTube channel. I really would appreciate you guys helping out and helping it grow over there. We get more people in from there. I got to be honest, I don't need you guys to watch the content on the YouTube channel. The YouTube channel, the views are fine on YouTube, but I know there are a lot of you guys that watch it live, and if you would just click the button and never have to go back, it would really, really help out a lot, because we're in a good place on everything else, but we just need more subs. So more subs would be genuinely helpful. Looks like we do have our players in here, though. So let's go ahead and prepare for the next match.
Now, I have no idea who these players are going to pick, but by their banners right now, we're looking at brother versus brother.
Now, I think where Silver's going to go with Spawn. That's been his main squeeze as of late, and it looks like that's going to be what he's locking into. Before we get too far into this, though, what I would like to remember to do, that I'm terrible at remembering to do, is putting up the betting. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up the window to do that so that we can get the predictions up, too.
But it looks like we're going to have a Spawn versus I Need to Re-Up, who's playing the Makota. Now, he is playing, looks like, just Rising Tomahawk and Lightning era on the Makota, whereas Silver's going with Charging Hair Spawn and Air Lecha Glide. So the Spawn that Silver likes playing is the one with the big damage combo potential. I mean, Spawn can put out the damage like it's no one's business. Of course, he does have some flaws to go along with that. And look at that, just like that. You see that lightning arrow coming out from the Nightwolf. That is a mid and can't be ducked. But here we go, just like that. 388 on the board by Silver. If you get caught by his combo, you're going to eat about 400% damage.
Yeah, it's
right back
a huge bit of numbers coming out. And there it is. Silver quickly closing that out. Less than 30 seconds on the clock on that one. And Silver's got his opponent right where he wants him to, in the corner, where Spawn is an absolute menace. Also want to give a quick thanks to King K for the sub, coming through with the Twitch Prime. Very much appreciated. And Junk came through with the resub as well before we got started. Really appreciate that as well. Junk, of course, a familiar face around here. Very often on the mic, but this time around, he's going to be getting in the trenches and battling out with you guys.
All right, here's some of that more big damage, 354. You got to watch out for Spawn, man. He likes that little one space, and just like that, he wins with the brutality. Triple head slam. How many times have you seen that go off, Dream?
That, honestly, like twice. I have not seen that one very often. So, Silver Sandbag busting out the fancy here on his victory. Very nicely done to take game one. You got to get a KB into it, and it will for sure make its way into a highlight reel. But we'll grab it. Sometimes we need some shorter, quicker ones as well. But I'm a big fan of the big, long, dumb combos into it. Silver, of course, a fan of W's as he grabs his first one. Win number 1 on the table. Let's see if he can keep that pace, or if I need to re-up's got an answer for him. I need to re-up. We haven't seen him around as of late as much. I know he's not fully new, right? But, you know, he's not. He's a player that we have had some absences from as of late, but is making their return. And looks like we're also going to be seeing a character switch. So that was like kind of what I was getting at, is I wasn't really quite sure that Nightwolf was the character that he is locked in on, and it looks like he's not sure either. So we're going to be moving over to Sub-Zero here instead, and we'll see how Sub-Zero fares. Ice versus Spawn. Let's go.
Ice versus Spawn. We all know that I'm a main of the Grandmaster Lin Kuei, so it's always fun to see him on the screen. But I tell you, he's going to watch out, because Silver's damage is no joke. Spawn likes to take a very, just right out of sweep range, kind of footsie range with you. And if you let him sit there in that range, he will tear you up with damage. But just like that, starting to build that crushing blow. There we go. Oh, got him with the overhead. Oh, right back at you. This is going to be huge damage, Dream.
Oh, goes for the early closeout, maybe expecting a breakaway to come out from need to re-up. Re-up is still going to just hang on to all that meter here. Starts to fall under 50%. No break again. Okay, a late break, but that's going to allow for a whiff punish here. So instead of breaking out early in the classic point of the combo, he took a little extra damage from it, but he was able to break at a point that allowed him to punish his opponent, which is a stupid mechanic that shouldn't exist. I hate that so much.
I agree 100%. I love the breakaway mechanic from MKX. This breakaway mechanic I could do without, to be honest.
Yeah, it's for sure my biggest concern with the game is that it's too unreliable, I think, is the ultimate thing about it. You know, when players can break out of combos is so in flux, you have no idea when it can actually be, that it creates a situation where you can't reliably do things because you have the constant anxiety of, man, if I go for this and he breaks out, I'm going to die. And that's not fun.
My biggest complaint is that, like in MKX, and I hate to harp on this, but in MKX, when the armor break happened, it resets you both to neutral. And this one, you can make the right read and end up being punished for it. I think that's a horrible mechanic, but it is the state of the game at the moment. We go right back. Still, we're going in. This is going to be some big damage again.
Ooh, oh, okay. That's the early breakaway timing that he was going to need, but the patience from Silver means he'll block the low. And he's going to go with another brutality again. Making sure if that one maybe looked a little fancy, you got to combo him. Let's see if you can do it with a combo, and we'll clip it. We'll clip it for the bigger one. We already got that one, though, but that's another game on the board for Silver here for sure. Also want to give a thanks to Mustang X7 for the follow. Glad you're having fun checking out the Nightmare Series here. The premier tournament for Xbox players. And this match is actually going by kind of quick. The betting is not even done in terms of like placing your bets, and Silver's already got himself a 2-0. Maybe I need to lower the timer on that.
There we go, going right back in it. Let's see who I need to re-up. Going to pick. He was doing some good work there with Sub-Zero. Let's see if he's going to stick with the Lin Kuei or go to someone else. I think he needs just a few adjustments. One of the hard thing is once Spawn gets in that footsie range, it is really hard to break him out of it. But here we go. Goes right back to Sub-Zero, looking at it, trying to decide what he wants to go with. He went with the variation that he's named Daddy. Let's see what that entails.
Interesting. Alright, so this is going to be final stand here with Sub-Zero. No character switches left for re-up, so he'll need to go all the way. But he did change the build. No more air ice axe. Now he's got that amplified ice ball. So he's got real true 50-50 in the form of having a combo starting overhead and low that Silver's going to need to be on the lookout for.
Absolutely. Here we go. Best opening of the game. I love that Spawn cape show right there. Oh, goes for a raw charge. Doesn't work out and gets froze for it. Oh, gets bit by the overhead, but there's no reaction to it. Goes for the slide. Gets opened up. This would be some big damage. Oh, he breaks away.
Re-up definitely adjusting his breakaway timers. We saw him kind of waiting. Now he's going for that early typical break point. No meter from Silver for the launch. He'll get the meter back in time on this one. And look at that, 388 for the damage. What I'm curious of is, does he have the glide? Is this like a full damage build? Because the glide, oh my gosh, the glide, I'll be honest, I don't think it's all that useful. Other than for like that little bit of extension you can do. The actual glide itself for like mobility and stuff doesn't really come up much, and we haven't seen Silver utilizing it, but he's basically taking it so he can guarantee that extra jump in, and that little extra bit of damage starting to work out for him as he's now on set point, 1 round away. Here's a throw to open things up.
Yeah, but this is
of SROV.
Definitely not where Silver wants to be. He does not want to be in that corner. Spawn activates best out of the corner and in mid-screen, and he wants to corner you. And you see right here how he's got what tools he's got coming out. Now, he does have a crushing blow that can get him out of there, but instead he just jumps over and is allowed to do so. Now he's got the corner position. Falls for the overhead into the big boot. Was expecting an armor break. That is Sub-Zero's
oh no! He actually got away with it? Dude, I cannot believe that he hit that. That crushing blow is so disappointing because of the number of times that it doesn't work, but here, Silver gonna make it work. The recovery on Ice Ball gonna actually mean it gets punished when he absorbs something, and Silver is right back in this fight. Spoke too soon, though. What was that, Rhea?
You didn't finish him! You had him!
Oh my god, dude! If he loses this game off of freeze into low poke, no fucking way.
Silver decided to go mercy here, but man, what he had him, and just like that, he goes again and takes him out from the corner. But I need to re-up. You know he's kicking himself right now because he had him dead to rights.
Yeah, that I mean, it was almost anything to kill right there off that freeze. Basically everything but down 3. Oh my goodness. I mean, combo into poke is a wild choice, and it cost him big time. It honestly was more than likely a bit of an input error, though, or something. Stream nerves are real. Re-up hasn't been played in a while, so a mistake, while a big one, at a crucial time, cost him. We're all human. We all make mistakes, so that is a bit of a tragedy for him. And that means Silver's going to take it 3-0. Congratulations to him. He'll be moving on through our bracket. Speaking of brackets, though, let's head back over there and move these along.
All right, here we go.
Robitussin with a good idea. He probably just wanted raw slide, maybe to go for a side switch, and the timing of it just kind of threw him off. And Thamer D coming through with not only a follow, but a big old raid as well. Thank you so much for that, bringing some new folks on over here to the Nightmare series. And yep, there's Re-Up confirming he wanted slide, and just the input got flummoxed, and he ended up getting a down 3 instead, and that is real rough. It happens to the best of us, though.
It's happened to every single one of us, Re-Up. Don't feel bad. It's happened to us all. You'll catch him on the next time.
Absolutely. And of course, he's still alive. He's just going to be heading into the lower bracket here to make his way through that. But let's talk about our bracket while we pop these scores in and get ready for, I believe our next match is going to be Sage of 6grab versus Enzo. Sage, Speed Demon, we see him around here quite often. But Enzo, been a little bit of an absence from him as of late, but looks like he's going to be making his return. I hope so. He did sign up a couple hours before the event. Haven't seen from him in the chat, so hopefully he's here. But, you know, we'll figure out, I guess, as we go. But let's go ahead and also pay out those of you guys that put your bets on Silver Sandbag as well, as Silver did bring home the victory for you guys. And
absolutely.
Then,
and for all you new players, we've already talked about the YouTube channel, but did you know the Dream Eater also has a merch section set up? That's right, you can get Dream Eater merch with his awesome logo. I can tell you for personal experience, I've ordered both a hoodie and a t-shirt, both which were stolen from me because they were so comfortable when they arrived by Miss Fort and my grandson. If you want to get some cool Nightmare Series merch, head on over, and it supports everyone. It supports Dream Eater, and it supports the fighters.
And this logo is sick. Look, I didn't make this logo. I had nothing to do with the art of this. Somebody that is a real talented artist made that logo. It is so fucking cool. It's got the little Haunter silhouette on it. It's ridiculous. I am honestly shocked that it took me so long to get that logo onto clothing, because I just want it for my own wardrobe. So definitely, if you guys enjoy the series and want to support it and want some cool gear, grab a shirt. They look cool. They're comfortable. I'm all for it. I really actually enjoy mine as well, because, you know, I had to get some of my own merch as well, and they're great.
Oh, they're wonderful, especially the hoodie. I can tell you now, it was so comfortable. Miss Fort instantly took it.
Snatched.
I got to order me another one.
All Alright, so we've got Enzo in here, so we are all set for this match to run according to plan. Speed Demon, your invite is on its way. He'll be joining us in just a moment here. Before they get in, though, let's go ahead and get those predictions up instead of putting it up in the middle of the fight. So those of you guys that want to spend some of your channel points placing a bet on who you think is going to go ahead and take this one home, we'll go ahead and have that opportunity for you as soon as I remember how to spell their names. Who did I just send invites to? Fuck.
Enzo and Speed Demon, my friend.
Alright, so place your bets if you guys want to put a prediction down on who you think is going to take it. Man, I really need to make this pop out. I cannot be looking at this. There we go.
There we go. We got Enzo in here. Speed Demon's in the chat saying he's on his way. So the next fight will be up for you very shortly, boys and girls. Boys, girls, rabbits, whatever you identify as, we got a place for you.
Shout out to all the pine cones in the chat. Let's go.
Let's go. Right, Speed Demon is here.
Alright, game number 1, character selection, about to be underway here. Speed Demon, we've seen a lot of Noob Saibot from him. It's not his only character, but that seems to be the one at the top of the list. And Enzo, he's another Noob Saibot player of yours, so we might be taking a look at our first mirror match here. You see Speed Demon quick with the selection of Noob Saibot. Now, is Enzo going to follow suit? That's the big question here. I did not plan this. This is just how it worked out.
I will tell you now, some people just don't like mirror matches, and they will go out of their way to avoid them, while others aren't bothered by them at all. Let's see how Enzo wants to roll with this, though.
I myself am in that latter or the earlier category of do not enjoy mirror matches, and I'll typically, if you're going to play my character, I will usually maybe go for the counter pick of a character that I think my character struggles against. But you're right, some people thrive on that as well. They're like, yo, you want to do it? Let's duke it out. I'm going to take that pink slips. It's on. Whoever loses got to give up the character. Yo, thank you so much for the follow as well, BlairWitch560. Glad you're having fun checking out the Nightmare series here as we get ready for our Noob Saibot mirror here. Been seeing a lot of Noob Saibot in the brackets these past few weeks as well. It's like there was a complete Noob Saibot exodus previously. I was like, I have all these cool art pictures of Noob Saibot. I cannot put them on the thumbnails for YouTube because nobody's showing up with Noob Saibot. But here lately, it's been Noob Saibot for like 2 or 3 weeks in these last few, or 2 or 3 events on the thumbnail. And it might be again after this showing. Let's see. Dude, I love this dragon costume too that Enzo's rocking. Not enough players use it.
I love that costume. Here we go, right back. Speed Demon gets a nice combo. Gets armor broke out. Catches him with the shadow slide, though.
That's a good anti-air from Speed Demon.
Something to notice that now Enzo has the air move where he can extend his combos. Enzo does not.
Okay. Fatal Blow now available here for Enzo. Low side's coming out, but that long range normal is
caught
going
with
to
that combo. Ended with a shadow slide. Such a nice showing.
So Speed Demon's going to go ahead and grab that first round. And here's the thing, too. Speed Demon's been playing a lot. Enzo has been maybe taking a bit of a break. So Speed Demon is going to be, finding his rhythm maybe quicker. But sometimes, it's just like riding a bike. You get back on there, and Enzo very well could find himself right back at home after just a few moments of being behind the driver's seat.
Tried the sickle snag. Didn't work and gets opened up. Has to break out of the combo. Enzo pushing him towards the corner. Let's see how it pans out. Right now, both these characters going at it. There's a shadow slide into the corner. Good pressure by Enzo. Here's the pokes. And just like that, Enzo ties us up 1-1.
I'm really liking the composure here from Enzo. He did a solid job of pushing him into the corner, just waiting for his turn patiently or keeping it safe with the move choice. And really doing a solid job here as we round the second half of this. Final round underway, and Enzo is in a solid position here. Speed Demon trying to find his way out. Goes for a throw, gets interrupted. Here's the launch. Oh, and he knows the opties too. 2-1-2. You don't want to do standing 4. You want to do forward 3. That's a way to get some extra meaty damage on that.
Here we go. Side switch. Enzo trying to find his way out. You know what? Speed Demon would love to keep him there in that corner. Oh, nice jump into the slide. All right, Enzo's got the big health lead right now. Oh, jumps over him. Does a combo of his own into the advanced shadow slide and gets this round. Put Enzo on the board 1-0.
Nicely done, Enzo bringing it back there. Definitely seeming to find his rhythm as we hit the later half of that round, of that game. And, I mean, he basically locked his opponent in the corner and did not let him out. We spent a lot of time on that left-hand side of the screen. We'll see what Game 2 brings to us, though, as we're now going to be heading back to Character Select. Speed Demon, like I said at the top, a lot of noob sidebot, but it's not the only thing that he plays. So now that he's lost the mirror match, we could very well see a different character make an appearance here. Of course, Enzo will be locked in.
Oh, no, he goes right back to noob sidebot. He is convinced he could take this win. Picks the Joker skin. Let's see which variation this was. Now he's got the Shadow Portals, Spirit Ball, and Shadow Slide. So let's see what Speed Demon can do. Here he goes. Tries the portal right off. It gets opened up. Has to drop out of the combo. But by doing so, is able to extend the combo. Look at that. Coming right back at him. This time it's Enzo's turn to try to drop out. Shadow Slide catches him. Pushes him across the screen. Spirit Balls poking each other. Oh, nice timing by Speed Demon. Goes for the low poke. Doesn't work out, but gets caught with the amplified Shadow Slide and the Spirit Ball. Nice pokes, going right back at him. Have a Shadow Slide amplified of your own. Oh, caught. Oh, we went for the neutral jump and got blown up by Speed Demon. Speed Demon sitting here trying to split his own claim on the best of the mirror matching going on. He goes with
follow up. Let's see if we can get that. Spirit Balls are out here. Look at the patience from both players, just waiting to see what's going to happen.
I feel like Speed Demon could have got a lot more damage out of that combo, but didn't believe in it. Oh, got caught by the Shadow Slide with the amplification.
Uh-oh, that's going to be big.
Oh, this is going to be huge damage.
Okay, he goes for the double uppercut, expecting a breakaway attempt. And Enzo drops the combo. That's going to cost him a little bit here, but he will clean it up with a back one just quickly into the slide there, keeping it safe and maybe potential for a kill. He'll get the kill and final round. Now, is Enzo going to take the 2-0 lead, or is Speed Demon going to answer back?
You know Speed Demon wants to be out of this corner. This is where he took all that damage on the following set.
Yeah, the last game it was like it was a left-hand side the whole time, and Enzo in control. This time, though, we are migrating very far away from it, back to the mid-screen. Spirit Balls flying from both sides, but a teleport will get in, and he's got Opties as well. No, he doesn't! The curse is cast. Apologies.
Nice Shadow Slide amplified. They're looking at each other right now, trying to decide what to do. All right, here comes the pokes from Enzo. Into the Shadow Slide amplified and gets back one.
Wow.
Into the fatal blow.
Enzo with an insane play. I think he knew that was going to hit, too, because there's no hit confirming on just raw back 3 into fatal blow, but he saw how far away he was and that Speed Demon was swinging, so he went straight in for the whiff punish, and he's got another one. Not enough clones. Raw fatal blow from Speed Demon will go blocked. And he's going to die on that as Enzo opens him up with the forward 2, and the brutality obliterates the evidence as well. No body, no case, Your Honor.
That's right. No witnesses, no crime.
Well, we got a lot of witnesses, actually.
Well, yeah.
Y'all saw that.
Enzo, just like that, where it looked like it was going to be tied up 1-1, Enzo fights back with some smart fatal blow usage and ends up taking that round. So he is now up 2-0. Let's see what Speed Demon decides to do.
Yeah, I really do think that that fatal blow usage was a key part in shifting that momentum. Speed Demon did have a significant life lead there, but for Enzo to kind of wrestle the wheel away from him with a big 40% opener and then got him with the jump in off that whiffed interactable as well, which means no defensive meter. It all went downhill after that fatal blow connected. We'll see if Speed Demon can stabilize here in Game 3. We've had 2 3-0s as our first opening sets. If we get a third one, I don't know what that means, because we usually don't have this many 3-0s. There's usually maybe 1 or 2 in the night, and we're about to be maybe 3 for 3 on this one if Speed Demon can't stop this run.
Absolutely. Back with the Joker skin again, going back at it. Let's see what he can do. Tries the Shadow Slide, but it doesn't connect. Oh, nice jump into the Shadow Slide. Amplifies it for some more damage. Oh, there we go. Back one. Got him there. Get caught, brother. Oh, he gets caught again. 236 damage. Nothing to sneeze at. Here we go. Gets caught Shadow Sliding again.
Ooh,
oh, Speed Demon, why did that miss?
He low profile that the teleport is a high, so if they're ducking or poking, they often will end up going underneath it. I don't think that Noob's high teleport should be a high. With how punishable it is, I'm not necessarily sure that...
it's so punishable.
Because it's uppercut KBable, too. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it needs to have that flaw with how not great the move already is.
Just like that, Speed Demon goes from a huge combos into his fatal blow. Because there's going to be so much scaling, this will not kill, but it will be a very close round all of a sudden. There we go. Right back.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yes, going up a Shadow Slide is barely alive. Goes for the interactable, and just like that, Speed Demon takes the first round again.
And he had to spend his fatal blow to do it, but absolutely worth it. A big comeback here. Speed Demon goes for the armor break, but because his opponent did an early break, it's like, it's such a weird system trying to live in the world of breakaway.
Oh, and that's what happens when you get caught doing a teleport where you shouldn't. Right, going back in, goes for the kick. No Shadow Slide amplification to follow up. Speed Demon's back in the corner, the place where he gets punished the most. He wants to get out of here.
Lots of 2-1-2s as well happening here.
And just like that, just like the following rounds, Speed Demon takes the first round. Enzo fires back and takes the second. Let's see if Speed Demon can break this pattern, though, of losing the third. Gets opened up there. Oh, nice crushing blow. Oh, goes for the armor break, but it doesn't connect. Go get him air amplification again. Nice combo, 175, nothing to sneeze at. Poking each other, looking, seeing what they can do. Just like that, Speed Demon gets opened up. And Vort's controller dives on him and decides to take that moment to tell me to reconnect it.
Uh-oh, dun-dun-dun. The battery bot's coming through. Ooh, drops the Opti. I don't think he needed the Opti in that situation either.
Right back. Both of them are very low in health. Enzo has that fatal blow, though. Misses with it. Catches Speed Demon. Goes to the air teleport. Doesn't have enough bar to amplify it, though. They're both so close. There's the amplified Shadow Slide. Doesn't connect. Right back at you, my friend. And just like that, Speed Demon.
He's on the board.
He gets on the board.
No more 3-0s. It's over.
No more 3-0s. He broke the pattern. Maybe it took 2 rounds to download and get what he needed out of it, but that time, Speed Demon goes and takes that round. So now we're looking at a 2-1. Speed Demon needs a reverse 3-0 to win. All these matches have been pretty close. Let's see what he goes with now. He really bet on this last match, trying to go in and spin his fatal blow on the very first round to be able to get the win, but was able to pull it out in the third. Enzo, not persuaded at all, goes right back to Noob Sabat. Why would he be? He took 2 in a row from Speed Demon with this noob.
Yeah, absolutely. Not a lot of incentive to run away from it, right? He's starting to figure it out, and he's been making it work. But we'll see if he can keep this composure here. We've seen a reverse 3-0 many times here in the Nightmare series as well. These first to 3 formats do give your opponent that extra time to adapt, get comfortable with the situations, and sometimes they can actually find themselves so comfortable that they turn it all the way around.
Gets punished for doing the raw air teleport. I guess he was expecting to throw a spirit ball. Opens him up there. Shadow Slide, amplified, finishes off the combo.
And the big thing, too, is he's building those clones for the KB. We haven't seen the clone KB yet, but both players still stacking and getting closer and closer to it. Just haven't hit 10 quite yet, but definitely a good idea to still build toward that just in case the game goes the distance. Yo, what's going on, Hyenas God? Hope you're having a good day.
Oh, Speed Demon gets opened up by another Shadow Slide, amplified. This guy's fatal blow. Fatal goes for it!
Dude, Speed Demon catches people with this all the time. And we didn't see it every single time, but this is definitely just a stray fatal blow, catching an opponent that's moving around thinking that they are free to walk about the cabin, and that is not the case. Fasten seatbelt lights are on at all times when that fatal blow is ready. And he's got him!
Into a throw! All right, we've seen 4 matches in a row where Speed Demon's taken the first round, so that pattern's still there. Oh, nice call out for a Shadow Ball. Oh, but drops the combo. Goes right back into a short one with an amplified Shadow Slide, though. They go right back at each other. These two dueling noobs of bots want each other bad. There we go. Shadow Slide amplified. Speed Demon eats it. Oh, catches him there. Drops out. Wasn't able to take the rest of the combo.
Now my question is, does that count as a clone hit?
Oh, that's a very good question. I don't know.
I don't think it does. I think things that ping armor don't count.
I will say right now, though, that noobs of bots, you got to get 10 clones in there. It's kind of stupid.
Yeah, it shouldn't be that many.
I mean, 10 clones? I mean, the only way you're going to get that, even if you're blowing your opponent away, is perhaps on the 3rd round.
Yeah. It's a 3rd round only, basically.
And here we go.
What I would prefer, when we're talking about Noob Saibot.
Yeah.
So you know how Jax has a voice line when he does the command grab?
Absolutely.
I would love for Noob Saibot to do one of two things. I think a subtle way to do it that doesn't change the game and they don't have to do much is just have Noob Saibot say some line like you know, Doom is at hand, or you know, some bullshit to kind of signify like that was number 10. You better look out for both players. Both players would be able to use that as like, uh-oh, better not get hit by another fucking clone. The other thing, alternatively, if you don't want to make it so that he says a voice line, which then you'd have to listen to, etc., make his fucking sickle glow. Like, do have a visual element that indicates that he's there. I mean, Jax's arms glow when he's ready to go. The hammer glows for Shao Kahn's buff. Granted, that's like the way it works, but some could argue that hitting 10 clones would activate the My Crushing Blow is Ready buff. So some kind of indication other than me having to hold up all 10 of my fingers and make sure they've got ink all over them for a clone each is not the way to do it.
Let's be honest, even when I played Noob Saibot, I just kept throwing them out. I had no clue when it was going to go off.
Yeah, and that's the other thing too is in these longer set, like a 1st to 3, it can sometimes be 5 games. For me, I know it's a problem. They do blur together. If I am not actively making sure to keep track individually between all the fights, I genuinely will start to sometimes blur them together, and it can be hard to keep track of, especially with, you know, you have so many to keep track of.
Enzo now has pulled out Shang Tsung and trying to keep Noob at his distance. Here we go. Oh, nice fireball trade with the Shadow Slide. He goes in for the combo, eats 2 of the fireballs on the end of that, gets caught again by the ground eruption. Watch out for that corpse explosion, and just like that, Enzo's on the board. Match point 1-0.
Yeah, this is definitely a counter pick here from Enzo. He's like, you can't teleport around corpse drop because you'll just fly up into the corpses on their way down. So this is pretty tough, but that is the benefit that Enzo gets of being in the lead early on. If it does come down to a game 5, he's the only one that can switch it up, and Speed Demon is going to be locked in with Noob, so a counter pick may be the way to go. Beautiful flawless block on that string there. That is going to prevent those plus frames from getting out of hand. But look at this way that Enzo is just consistently able to create space, even by just getting poke into ground skull on block, is still pushing him far enough away that it's been rather hard for Speed Demon to do much. What the fuck?
You saw that too. I don't know where that
it went
came
through
from.
the invulnerability. That's what happened, is it went through the invincibility on his get up attack, but I almost hit the button for that one. That was weird looking, but I figured it out.
Here we go. Shadow Slide amplified. Put Speed Demon in the lead, but these bars are really, really close.
Speed Demon's a madman.
Armor's through and gets the fatal blow.
An absolute madman. I mean, look, he knew that he could do that, though. Those skulls are slow. So if you can visually identify that they're there and activate armor to get around them, much like you can visually like flawless block them if you're really paying attention to, and that also means there's enough time for armor to activate. So Speed Demon's going to bring us to our final round of this final game here. What a comeback that Enzo's making, just into the Nightmare series in general, making his return, giving us this beautiful Game 5 scenario. Speed Demon, though, gets rolled out on. Doesn't have the Ermac lift to keep that combo going in the corner, though. So that's one of the things, too. Shang struggles with corner damage because his combo extension actually only works mid-screen. So this is not going to be the crazy damage that Noob Saibot would alternatively hit out if he cranks the corner combo.
All right, goes to the poke, into the throw. Pushing him back more mid-screen. Right now, you got to watch out. Enzo's got that fatal blow available. Goes for the corpse drop. Misses, goes in, gets a good sweep.
Plus frames. Oh, poke into it! But that's too close to the corner. It didn't actually hit. Oh my goodness. This is so close. One more hit. If he can catch him. Whoa!
Oh!
Yo! The get-up attack!
Oh my goodness! That was so close! What a set already in pulls. Enzo takes it 3-2, but it was down to the wire.
That was crazy close. That was crazy close. And it came down to a decision. If he would have blocked that flawless block attack, he could have maybe gone for the chip out or even killed him if it's punchable. I don't actually know. But if he would have tried like jumping away and he was sitting there blocking, then he could have gotten thrown or whatever, like wake up throw for the kill. So that was really, really intense there to the end. And Enzo gonna take home the victory on that one, narrowly making it through. So let's go ahead and report that score. Let's get this merch off the screen though, and go ahead and pop the score in, and that should do it for round number 1. Oh, if your opponent's on Wi-Fi, send them a message to get a wire, and if they can't, then they get DQ'd.
Absolutely. That's the way we roll around here. Dream doesn't ask for much, but one of the things he does ask for is everybody needs to be wired. No Wi-Fi warriors available.
Okay, Dr. Omnipotent did check in, I think. That's what that check mark means. So Dr. Omnipotent versus Kusanagi. We're good on the bracket. We'll be able to run that match on stream. But we are getting ahead of ourselves. We've got a couple of matches to get through before then. So we're going to start off with Outplagued You and Lisa Radish, which I believe is Horseradish. So we're going to go ahead and get... Is Lisa... Is that what we're going with? I'm fine with calling people by their names if that's what they want to be called. So Lisa, all right, putting it out there. Lisa versus Outplagued You. This is definitely going to be an interesting one. I haven't heard from Outplagued You, but we did see Lisa was checking into her earlier match. And of course, you know, Lisa has not been here in a while. She's been an Xbox player, but she's part of Kunoichi, and she's got a PlayStation, so I'm sure she participates in a lot of stuff that they're doing, but making her way back over to the Xbox side of things, and likely going to be bringing the Jade. And I will say, you know, we don't see as many Jades in the Nightmare series as one might expect as well. So this is going to be our first Jade representation.
Absolutely. That Jade gameplay at one time had a good representation here in the Nightmare series, but as of late has really fell off. So it'll be really interesting to see what goes on in this next match. These are two really good players that are going to be going at it early in pools.
We'll get an invite out to Outplagued You. Like I said, I have not heard from Outplagued You, so he may not be here. That is a possibility. Hopefully not the case, but a possibility. And I don't know Lisa's gamer tag. Fuck. Oh, man. Problems have arisen. I think that it maybe is the same thing, but if she changed her name, maybe she changed other names. So,
Didn't it used to be Horseradish Gaming? Or
yeah, it was Horseradish Gaming, I think was what it was. Or maybe that was her... Maybe that was her Twitter, and then her name was just like Horseradish and then some numbers. Dude, because to me, I always thought, and maybe this is the case, I always thought her Horseradish was just the name that Xbox gave her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just the default, this is my gamer tag. Yeah, there it is, Horseradish 6747. So that's what I always thought it was just like was what that came from.
Okay. That's it, 6747.
Here we go, 6747. We shall locate you.
Absolutely. And Horseradish or Lisa, whichever one she wants to be known as, is a really good Jade player. So this is going to be a real test for Outplagued You here.
Yeah, I talk a lot of shit about Jade. That uppercut has claimed my chin too many times. I definitely have typed death to Jade multiple times. Shamelessly as well. I'm not, this isn't a confession and I'm sorry. I'm just saying. These are things I do. But I will say, I do enjoy watching Lisa play. She's got a really strong Jade, and she relies on the whole kit, which is really think. I think another person on that list of really fun Jades to watch is Captain Earshot as well. His Jade is really immaculate in the way that he takes advantage of the whole entire character and not just the stuff that is stressful to fight against.
Yeah, I think what we're all shell-shocked a little about is that Jade playing on Combat League, where it's just down to. That's what everybody hates. But a good Jade player, even though when you do see them, is very impressive. And they just use that as another tool in their kit and not the only tool in their kit. All right, we got both players in the lobby right now. We're going to see how this goes down. Outplagued You, I believe, has been playing a lot of Cabal lately.
Silver is playing, or Too Easy is playing in other events right now. So I'm cool with giving Too Easy some extra time to figure stuff out. He's communicated with me in Twitter DM, so he's here, but he just might be figuring some stuff out. So it should be fine. Yeah, he actually sent me a message. So he's finishing a tournament set, and then he'll play the match. So he'll be there. He'll be there.
Surprise of surprises. Outplayed you, goes to Kapal, and then changes his mind and picks Jade for the mirror match.
Oh? What is this?
What is this shenanigans?
Double the Jade? Look, I don't know if Outplayed You plays Jade, but if somebody's going to be leaning more on those uppercuts we were talking about, I think it might be Outplayed You on this one. We'll see, though. Let's count them. Let's get a counter for the number of uppercuts for either side. Bonus points to whoever does the least.
Here we go. It looks like Outplayed You's Jade's a zoning variation with the air boomerangs. Horseradish going in. There's a short hop, getting the plus frames. Oh, going for the low. Oh, nice. Air razors right back. Hasn't really opened up. Goes for the wiggle stick and misses. But no harm, no foul. Doesn't get hit. Short hop of herself. Here's some air razor rangs. There's the purple glow.
All right, so which one is which? Who's the red one?
I believe that's Horseradish is the red one.
Oh, did you see that, dude? Generation X on the screen for a moment there.
Oh, yeah.
The Attitude Era. Let's bring it back.
Oh, the Attitude Era was so much fun.
Yeah, I never really paid too much attention to wrestling, but it was so like monolithic that even I was peeking in on that because you couldn't avoid it. Like The Rock, Stone Cold. I mean, that's why fucking Dwayne is behind me. Because no, it's just the end of this song.
Stone Cold, Stone Cold.
Or it shouldn't be. It's just this Halo song is apparently quiet.
All right, Outplayed You took the first set, going right back. He's got Hort Trash in the corner though, trying to fight out. Oh, gets opened up for a combo. Oh, here we go. She did get a hit, but didn't believe. Here's the plus frames into the pole vault. Trying to push her back. Get out of the corner. That was a very nice short hop. There's the purple goo. Oh, goes to the interactable.
I think it's interesting that Outplayed You is not glowing as often here either. Oh, that is a big call out,
That's only the first one, though.
That is huge. Yo!
It gets him.
We got Jade players today, though. Wake up, Fatal Blow. Of course. Of course.
And just like that, Outplayed You takes the first round. It's 1-0, but don't expect that to stand. You know Horseradish is coming right back.
Is he out jading a Jade player?
Well, he did for the first round. That was the most Jade round I've ever seen. I agree 100%.
Well, that is the game here. Sometimes you got to go crazy with a character. Look, we talked about the capabilities that Jade has to do things that can be tough to deal with, especially if it feels like there's no pattern to it. The random Jades, as Dream FPS puts it. If you can't lock onto a pattern, it can be very difficult to then exploit that and take care of it. Like, oh, I know you're going to uppercut here because who knows when they're going to uppercut? The Jade player doesn't even know when they're going to uppercut. So it's tough to kind of get a wrangle on that. We'll see if Lisa can figure it out, though. I'm sure she was looking for something that she could glom onto to discern how exactly Outplayed You is going to approach this. She definitely made the call out on the armor break, right? The armor break came out. That was big. But just not quite enough to finish the job. And then, of course, LTR2 for the finish. The Jade Classics coming out. Here we go. Game 2. Red Trunks still here for Lisa. Let's see if she can close this one out. Random Nitro Kick will find its mark.
Goes for the wiggle stick, into the pole vault. Nothing connects. Gets thrown for her efforts. Right towards that corner where you know where she doesn't want to be. There you go. Got him opened up. And you're not going to see huge, ginormous numbers out of either Jade player. Nice neutral kick to avoid. Doesn't get anything out of it, though. There we go. Got him in the corner. Oh, drops out. Coming right back at him. Oh, gets opened up with a safe combo. There's a short hop attempt. Oh, the air razor got him out of danger, but still eats some of that combo. There it is. It'll blow up, works up. Didn't amplify the air razor rings. Got the purple glow up. See what she does. Goes for the neutral jump. Doesn't work. Uppercut when you tried it again. Watch out. I'm behind you now. Into the uppercut. And just like that, Horseradish takes that round. Going right back at it. Horseradish pushed him towards the corner, trying to keep him there. He tried to jump out, but eight razor rings for it. Here's the safe bet. Amplified it. Oh, went for the neutral jump and got blown up by the down two. Horseradish pipe. Oh, another down two. Don't jump against this, Edenian. So the wiggle stick doesn't work. Into the short hop. And the air razor rings finishes off. Horseradish says, no, I'm the Jade player here, and takes the next round.
There we go. So Lisa definitely catching on to some of those patterns, finding the proper rhythm. And that's one of the things, too. Even a random Jade, quote-unquote, can still be discerned, and you can even sometimes rely on that randomness. And it seems like Lisa definitely starting to tap into that and being able to take control. But, of course, we also know that Outplayed You is not a Jade player per se, so it's his choice when he wants to switch over to a character he's much more comfortable behind, and what he'll also be doing in that is he'll be, all of this time that Lisa's been like, all right, this is how he's playing Jade, you're going to shake the Etch-a-Sketch on those plans when you switch the character up. Now, all of that learning for the last 2 games, not as valuable as we move now into Game 3.
That's right. Now Horseradish is locked into this pick and this variation, and Outplayed You pulls out his Cabal. Now, I believe his Cabal play is the air sight gas variation. Yep, air slight gas and the hook grab is what he's got for armor break. Here we go, going right back, going into it. Game is loading. Come on, game. There we go. All right, we got Cabal versus Jade. Let's see how this goes. Goes to air sight gas, gets opened up by the wiggle stick. Here he comes right back. Trying to catch her.
That zip gas is so good. Oh, here's the armor break as well. Saves that crushing blow. Interesting choice. That crushing blow is better if you use it on the other activation because it will launch. So it's not a bad idea, but I think you really have to use it in matchups where you genuinely think you'll be able to get away with it as a punish. So against characters that have really negative stuff, for example, I think that is going to be a part of how, when you decide that. So like Nitro Kick, that I think is going to be a big one. Reversal Hook Grab, if that can punish that, that's going to be very deadly in Outplayed You's hands.
Absolutely. And Cabal, what he's just done, Outplayed You, is went and took a round off this Jade.
Forget everything I said.
Found her, downloaded her, and now coming back with his main. Let's see how he does. Sight gas knocks her up. Jumps around, trying to find a turn. Oh, the raw dash doesn't work. Here comes the Edenian fighting right back. Goes for the safe bits. Doesn't work. Gets opened up. This is going to be big damage stream.
Oh, yes. Zip combos coming out, dude. Air Slight Gas, 333. Did you see him avoid that uppercut?
Wow.
That was insane. I'm genuinely shocked he didn't get hit by that uppercut, but just perfectly right on the outskirts and then coming in to close it out with the brutality to boot.
Here we go. Horseradish now has the opportunity to change her variation if she thinks a certain variation would be better versus Cabal than this was. It looked like she was on her back heel the whole time in this match. When Outplayed You picked out his main, she really needs to download this new data and put it into her Jane fight style. How's it best fit? It might be a variation change, but I don't think Horseradish plays anybody but Jade. Or at least I've never seen her play anyone but Jade.
Definitely mostly Jade from Lisa here, but I am curious if, like you're saying, a variation change. She does have, for example, the upward bat rings and a handful of other moves that may become more useful to dealing with a character that is spending a lot of time in the air. That is what Cabal likes to do. I do see Delia's dance here, though. Is that what she was running before?
Yeah, isn't Delia's dance that low wiggle stick that she does?
Mm-hmm, yeah, the low nutcracker if you amp it, which is really, really tough to deal with because this string right here into Delia's dance, there's also like a flawless block gap, so it'll get people letting go of block. Otherwise, it's plus. So, very difficult.
Misses the Nitro Kick there. Doing good job so far. She's keeping her defense up, not letting them open her up in strange situations. Goes right back, gets a little bit of a combo there. Push him to the corner. Outplayed You's going to fight back. You know he is. Oh, there's the throw that's going to switch sides. Outplayed You's where he wants to be. Oh, just goes for the hit. Doesn't connect. Oh, just tapping each other. Here he goes right back. Going for the air top. Got her again. Here's another throw. Those life bars are pretty even right now. Oh, she tries to challenge him in the air. That doesn't work out. Now she's got her fatal blow available, but that dash comes right in. There's going to be big damage. Oh, and just like that, Outplayed You takes the round. Let's see. He's up 1-0. He's now on match point. Let's see where it's going to go with this. I feel like Horseradish has really started to download what she wants to do in this match. It's just a different, just getting it going. There he goes. Big combo. 315, 342. Big numbers here from the Cabal player.
Oh, man.
Nice
throw tech. Is that a flawless victory in the works here as well? Breakout comes out. As expected. I still got it.
No flawless is here. Y'all can get her right out of here. She comes right back. The problem with Jade here, she does not. She has a problem keeping up with damage with Cabal. So if Cabal's getting in and she's not, that's a big time problem. But just like that, she's got to watch out now. Fatal Blow's available for Cabal. There he goes. Oh! Get it in.
Beautiful punish there. Lisa was absolutely ready. Not going to be able to kill, but of course, the breakaway was there, so not going to go for a full launch anyway. The chip out is not quite there. One more tap is all Lisa needs, but you got to look out. Fatal Blow is back online. You could die at any moment. Beautiful uppercut to close it out. I think, honestly, that's a great answer in general for what this style of Cabal play does. Lots of airborne, but she's got a fast, very long-range uppercut that is going to deal with that. Because I don't know if many people know this, but Jade, one of the privileged few with a 9-frame uppercut. Not only is it ridiculously long-range, but it's faster than most uppercuts as well.
Just like that, she tried the uppercut and got blown up for it. Big damage. Drops the combo in the corner, but he raw dashes.
Flawless victory again in the world. Okay, man. I have no choice. I have to do something.
Yeah, something's got to come out here. Goes for the damage. Amplifies the Razor Rings. Trying to keep that plus frames in the corner. He jumps right out, though. Nice defense coming through from the Horseradish. Gets caught by one of those. Oh, nicely done. She can get a crushing blow here, I think. Nope. Here we go. Gets the purple goal up. Goo up. Nitro kicks. Keeps them popped out. Gotta watch out. Opens them up. Oh, goes for the crushing blow, but it didn't hit the connector. He had fallen out. He's fighting back, trying to get him. Oh, and she couldn't take any more chip. And just like that, Outplayed You takes a set.
I think I know why Outplayed You did not pick Cabal in the first game. Because he forgot to change his variation name. That's why.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why he hasn't played it the last few times we've seen him too. I think he is forgetting.
Horseradish definitely had the read, but he fell out right between the combo, so that fatal blow didn't hit.
Yeah, that is MK11. I think maybe the best way to word it.
I think, again, we go back to those armor breaks, and what me and Dream have a problem with is you make the right read, but armor break ends up punishing you for it. Nice. Which is why I like the armor break in 10 so much better.
It's a really, really disheartening mechanic that, I mean, I understand there are ways to play around it, and sometimes you can have the read work out, but it just feels so inconsistent and unreliable. And that is not fun. Not fun to... I mean, I don't even like beating people like that. When I fall out of somebody's armor break or their fatal blow or whatever, I don't feel good about that. I'm just like, dude, blame NRS is like what I say to myself as it happens, because we take those, yes, but I wish it felt better. We'll see.
Yes.
We're going to go ahead and move into Slick Beats versus Junkbox, though. So we're going to grab Slick Beats and Junkbox here for our next match. Slick Beats, current points leader. Junkbox, very often on the mic. But he is, like I said, hopping into the trenches to duke it out with you guys. I'm sure he would have preferred a warm-up match if his opponent was here, but he's going to be right into the fires of battle on this one. But I think he's been messing around with the recently buffed Shao Kahn, and I think that character is obnoxious, even if it's to the state of, like, how much has Slick Beats dealt with it, and how quickly can he learn, right? If Junk tries to fuck with him with a Shao Kahn play, how quickly can Slick Beats adapt? Maybe very quickly. Or maybe Junkboxing sneak some wins through with this obnoxious character. Because, dude, recovery on the leap is so ridiculous. Like, I had Soul Warrior whiffing it, and I can't punish it no matter what. It was rough trying to fight that.
Hey, Lisa, if you don't mind, please leave the lobby so we can invite more people.
Ah, yes, please, no lingering. That would be great. So let's get those invites out.
I'm going to hold you to that, Junk. Junk says if he takes down Slick, he's going to poop himself. I expect a video of that on your Twitter.
Oh, the act or the aftermath?
The aftermath. I want to hold him to his word. I don't think he's going to do it.
I think there's a possibility that he may back out on this one, despite whatever the results are.
I've seen Junkbox trying to back out of his push-up stuff, much less crapping himself.
Yeah, you just up the ante here, but maybe that's what he lives on, right? Push-ups are not risky enough.
Also, everybody, while we get more people invited in and the players join the lobby, please remember that Dream Eater has a YouTube channel. Now, if you go over there and click follow, it's free, and what that does is every new follow puts $1 in the prize pot for the end of this season for these wonderful players that you see coming about. It's a great way to support. Say, if you don't, excuse me, if you don't have the money to buy a sub here on Twitch, you can still support these fighters by just hitting a follow button on YouTube.
Yes, and you do not have to watch the content. I don't care if you watch it or not. Liking or subscribing to the channel is really all that I'm asking for. It goes a long way. It helps us out with the algorithm when it knows that MK fans like my channel. Even if you don't come and watch the videos all the time because you catch it live, that's totally fine by me. But it genuinely would mean a lot if you guys can go drop a sub over there. It really does help. Looks like we do have our players in here, though, so let's get this lobby underway here.
Absolutely.
Versus Slick Beats.
Slick Beats to no surprise, Mr. Kung Lao, and Junk, instead of going for the Nipple John, goes for the bad boy from down under, Kano. One of my favorite personalities inside of MK. And I will say that's one thing that NetherRealm did really well, is they make him feel just as nasty as the lore says he is, right? Every dirty hand tactic you expect from this guy, his fight style shows that, the story shows that. Man, everything about this I love.
Yo, Woolender, thank you so much. A message I can definitely get behind. Buy the merch, sub to the YouTube, and follow Twitch. Very much appreciated. And Woolender, 7 months. That is crazy indeed. It's been a long time, and can't wait till Offline comes back, man. It's going to be awesome.
All right. Slickbeat's got him pushed in the corner. Kano trying to fight out. Oh, that's a big damage here. He tried jumping, and that's a no-no. Watch out, Junk. Oh, getting opened up. 384.
Oh, my goodness. Junk in some trouble here. Escape failed as well. Slickbeat's not going to spend that now, I'm sure, but he is now going to have access to a 30% crushing blow here that Junk's going to need to worry about. See if Junk can turn it around here as round number 2 starts. He's got his back to the wall, but we're talking about the dirty trickster Kano. And this character's got enough dirt to get through a handful of people if he gets it together right. Plus frames, goes for the tick grab, but Slick Beat taken to the skies instead.
All right, he has to use his armor break there. Tries to keep it safe, goes for the back one. Okay, oh, gets thrown.
Watch out for that KB. Is he going to spend it? Yes! Snap that spine. Kano's fine, though. He's got a robo-exoskeleton keeping him together. The bones are useless. They're a vanity at this point.
I think Junk's big problem here is he's not going with the pirate-themed outfit. All right, gets caught up by the short hop into the orbiting hat, and just like that, Slick Beast takes the first round.
Very nicely done here. Slick Beat's gonna grab game number 1. Let's see if Junkbox is gonna make a switch. I do think that Kano is the character that he is probably the most dedicated to ultimately. I know he also, for those of you guys that watch his streams, see a lot of RoboCop and Shao from him, but I think that Kano is probably at the top of the list for Junk. So we'll see if he continues at this pace or maybe wants to dip into some of the alternative characters he's got in the arsenal.
Cleve goes on and says, we all know the GOAT Kano skins are the ripped shirts. And I have to agree, that porn stash is amazing on Kano.
Yeah, that's the only reason Cleve likes him. He only said ripped shirt to identify it. What he really meant is bald, obnoxious mustache Cleve.
Yes.
Or Kano is the one that Cleve likes. He just knew that people would have to think too long, so Ripped Shirt gave it away earlier. He's in it. Yeah. He's in it for the stash, just like Mr. Vord is apparently.
Absolutely. If you're going with porn stash, this is the character for you. And just saying that, though, Jump switches over to RoboCop. We all know that if you watch his stream, he has a ton of RoboCop experience. He's going with Terminal Strip, Chevelle Trap, and Low Auto 9. Kind of the go-to right now, I feel, for RoboCop. Really good bits here.
Yeah, I think he's only missing the flamethrower. The Chevelle Trap is a little different, but it will be an interesting way to prevent movement, get some extra damage over time. So we'll see how he brings this together here. Junkbox backing away. Shots fired now from the pistol. Here's the rifle as well. Slick Beats does have, of course, the teleport. So a zoning character like RoboCop will need to worry about characters with extreme mobility like teleports. And we'll see Slick Beats making his way in.
At all times. That mobility that Kung Lao can get can really shut down a projectile-heavy character.
All right, now maybe the round. Not quite. Junkbox hanging in there. Those health buffs keeping him alive, but not too much longer. As Slick Beats gets the orbiting hat, plus the strings to close it out. Junkbox now back to the wall. He is working with RoboCop's 1100 health, but man, look how fast that teleport is. Able to get underneath that rifle before the shots were able to sort of prevent it. Right,
yeah, the big problem here is, you know, RoboCop, you get someone in close, that's a really good pressure character, they can do a lot of damage versus RoboCop, even with that health. And Kung Lao is the expert of getting in.
Z-Hat's out, plus frames off that string. Junk just going to challenge them.
Nice poke. Into the command grab. Switch positions. Put him in the corner for a change. All right. Trying to get out. Doesn't happen. Oh, gets him with a low hat into the combo. And just like that, RoboCop is not arresting this Shaolin.
Nope. Going to have to add another charge to his long rap sheet here. So
all right, here we go. Just like that. Yeah, Slick Beats up 2-1.
Yep, game 3 about to be underway. Junkbox, of course, has one last look at the character roster here that he can make a change on. Is it time to bring out the Emperor himself? Perhaps switch back over to Kano, or maybe he was seeing something he liked in that RoboCop matchup that he'd like to tap into further. It does look like it's going to be the return of Kano here. Let's see what the build is, though. He may have changed the variation. We'll see when the costume loads if it's still Cyborg. Yo, what's going on, Rich City? Hope you're having a good day. Yep, back to Cyborg, so likely going to see a similar build here. He's got that lumbar check. He's also got the Chemical Burn. I think those are the two staple moves. Interestingly enough, not using the manhandled, so for the combo extension strings, etc. Instead, he's got that Bio Pull, so that's going to be able to move the opponent around, especially if he can get a ground fire started, too, with that Chemical Pull, or that Chemical Burn.
There we go. You just saw it, too. He sucked Kung Lao in and was able to do some damage. Right now, he's trying to have his way with him, but no big combos of it yet. Goes for the Chemical Burn. Doesn't work. Gets thrown instead. There we go. Let's see what he can do with this pressure.
All right, nice use of the Chemical Burn. Going to get some extra damage on top with that that dot as well. Ooh, dive kick to close the gap. Junk is swinging with those pokes. The Kano Ball is going to find the hit. And there he got him set up with more acid. That's going to likely actually bleed him into Fatal Blow territory here. Beautiful.
Nice read.
Doesn't have the meter to close it out, but won't need it as that big mid is going to come through. So Junkbox is going to claim the first round here. Turning things around with Kano. Goes for the air Kano Ball. Not going to get over. The get-up attack is going to keep his opponent off him.
All right, Junk is playing a lot more patient, and a lot more patient right now, and it's really paying off. Here he comes. Better defense. Give him the poke. Try to get out of this corner if you can. Our trade blows. Kung Lao's going in, because this is where his home. This is where he wants you to be. Right there in that corner where he can get off the biggest chunks of damage. But just like that, it's reversed. Kano's got it.
That's going to do it.
Ground.
Plus frames. Now Junk's got the setups. Get the burn going, plus the command grab. The fire about to go out, and we'll see Slick Beats get the side switch here. A throw to follow was going to add some extra damage. Fatal Blow now available here for Junk, though. One more hit from either player could either end the game or at least the round. Junk can confirm into a Fatal Blow if he can find it. Of course, Slick Beats going to likely want to save that maybe for later if he can, but I do see a breakaway available, so maybe it's a wise decision to just let it rip. There's that unblockable overhead. And he catches the other hit. Kano Ball out of the air. beautiful patience from Junkbox. He had the life lead, so he knew that Slick Beats was going to have to be on the offensive and come in. You saw he wasn't throwing too many knives. He was kind of picking his spots so that he didn't get teleported in on, and it absolutely worked out as Junkbox puts one up.
Absolutely. Junkbox is sitting here saying download complete. I've kind of got your place down now, Slick. Being a lot more patient and taking advantage of every opportunity. Junkbox puts himself on the board. It's 2-1.
I think the other big thing or moment there was also getting the chemical burn amplify with the fire on the ground to then trigger that alchemy of what happens when they put the acid in the fire. That really, really disrupted Slick Beats', and it wasn't even that it opened him up for a combo, right? It was he got hit by the acid, then he got caught by plus frames, down one into command grab. It all started to go off the rails for him there, and that was because of that really crucial sequence of Junk getting that acid plus fire set up to work out in his favor. We'll see if he can have something like that happen again, or if Slick Beats is going to shut it down. We do see Buzzsaw and Possessed Hat now, so change in the variation. No more Z Hat. Maybe some new tools making their appearance. So if Junk did have that download complete, it's going to change because this is a new program you're up against.
Yeah, that Buzzsaw Hat, what it's good at is disrupting people's combos or moves, etc. You got to watch out where it's coming from, especially if it's on the board and you're trying to do something like a biomagnetic pull or something like that, and it suddenly comes just like that. He tries to roll patrol, doesn't work. Buzzsaw Hat catches you, and you get opened up for a combo instead. Goes for the biomagnetic pull, doesn't work. Oh, gets caught up by that Buzzsaw Hat.
Yeah, Junkbox is not going to be able to close that gap as easily with that Buzzsaw Hat just kind of lingering around and causing problems. There's the acid. Oh, gets sucked right into it. Beautiful play there from Junk. Not able to get too much out of it, though, as we do see Slick Beats grab the round, and now set point available. Ooh, hold on. Friend request. This might be a real person. Hold on. I better look into this. And not a bot.
Junk goes in there, goes for a command grab. Oh, got him with the fire. Doesn't hit the ground, hits him instead, so just does more damage. Nice knives out there. Was ready for it. Cut. Oh.
That is good damage for calling that out.
Oh, nicely done. Here's some more burn on you.
Okay.
All right, gets in close.
Is running out of health here. He will get a big opening. Buzzsaw is going to miss with that breakaway. Of course, Junk out of the defensive meter, plus frames now. Just gonna go raw command grab. I gotta be honest, Slick Beats has been jumping out of poke into command grab, so if you know he's gonna block the first hit, why even give him the chance? Let's just go straight command grab. Junk with the excellent play there to grab the round. So tying it up here in game number 4. Let's see if Junkbox can bring us another game 5, or is our points leader going to put an end to it now?
There we go. See that Buzzsaw Hat interrupting again. Now he's in the corner. Junk is not where he wants to be. All right, trying to find his way out. Nice patience. That hat's up there. He waits to move until it's gone. Gets opened up there. You know, Junk is in his own head. He knows he's got to get out of this corner right now. Oh, that Buzzsaw Hat stopped him from doing so. He goes right back into the command grab. Oh, into a throw. Trying to switch positions. So smart. Roll patrol.
Presidential. Oh, gonna get hit. One more hit is all that Junk can take right now. Here's another throw. 50% mark will be breached. Goes for the jump in, but Slick has one of his own. And that will be the game and the set as Slick Beats takes it 3-1. Junk putting up a valiant effort there, though. We all obviously bore witness to that. Really solid stuff from his Kano. I love the setups with the acid and the fire on the ground and pulling him into it with the bio pull. Really cool stuff, but the power of the Shaolin unmatched in this one. So Slick Beats will take it 3-1. Let's hop back over to our bracket and get ready for our next one. And we've also got some coins to cash out for those of you guys that chose Slick Beats as the winner in the predictions.
Absolutely, yeah. That Buzzsaw Hat was did so much work there, and it's a problem that I can't tell you how to easily fix once that got opened up. I mean, if played right, what it is a get out of jail free card. Anytime you start getting opened up, anytime they start to do a move, you can instantly interrupt it. It's very, very strong move for Kung Lao.
Yeah, and you can do it off of like pokes into it, strings into it, and yeah, if it hits, full combo. If it's blocked, It costs him his meter though. It does have that downside of being really resource heavy, and if he uses it too often, when he does get caught, he can't do anything to stop that. But That's a risk that many Kung Lao players, at least at this time, have gotten comfortable with, and you know they know what's at stake, and they make it work anyway. We're gonna move to Kusa and Dr. Omnipotent though.
Absolutely, Mr. Slick. If you'd leave the lobby, please. No lingering around.
Yes, are you loitering here? We're gonna have to get the RoboCop back on the scene this time to issue a ticket for loitering.
Absolutely. Got very pumped up by his win. I don't blame you. I would too. Great set. Leaves Mr. Slick Beats. Leave the lobby so we can continue on. As we're waiting for Slick to leave the lobby, though, remember, Dream Eater has a YouTube channel. That's right. If you can't gift a sub, say right here on the Twitch, because you don't have the money, maybe you're in school and don't have the funds accessible, you can go and still support the fighters. For every new subscription that happens on Dream's YouTube channel, he puts $1 into the prize pool for the fighters at the end of the season. So please, if you got a chance, just go on there and hit the follow. And he puts up the streams the very next day. I can't tell you how many times I've been missed part of a stream and went on the stream next day to catch up.
Yeah, I definitely have all of that action archived. Also for our competitors, it's a great place to review your performance. If you played on stream, it's a great place to take a look back at how the match went. You know, you are going to, in many cases, be your toughest critic, and some of that is important. You know, we are commentating, which can also be helpful, but, you know, if you see yourself do something that you know you shouldn't do, or, you know, you can kind of realize, like, oh man, why did I do that? Did I really jump here again? Why didn't I punish that, etc.? And really facing those problems and those mistakes is a really good way to ignite that fire in you to then start to make those changes and get that out of your game plan. Because some players have these habits and these issues in their game and they don't know about it. They don't realize that they're playing in these patterns and in these moments because the heat of the moment, I get it. It's a lot. There's a lot going on. There's a lot to worry about, and you do fall into familiar rhythms sometimes, and you do, you know, have these tells or things that you do that aren't great that you might not be aware of. But reviewing your footage is a superb way of getting that figured out. You can identify a problem and then work to no longer have that issue in the future.
All right, we got both players in the lobby now. Kusanagi's picking Jackie. I would willing to be betting money at this point that it's going to be the one with the leap and the grenade amplification to throw plasma on the ground. Dr. Omnipotent looking at it, trying to decide what he's going to go with, whether he's going to go with Makoto or not. He's still looking. He's got 20 seconds to choose, so no big rush. Get your game plan going. Still looking around. Pick Spawn.
And we do have the predictions up as well, so those of you guys that want to place your bets on either Spawn or Jackie taking this one, Dr. Omnipotent or Kusanagi, feel free to do so now. This would be the perfect time to make it happen as we move into our next match. After this match, we're going to have Blaze versus Enzo, and then we should be able to start rounding out our matches for the actual top 8 to get underway. I have not heard from Too Easy, and if the next time Twisted complains about it, we'll have to DQ him. He said that he was going to be ready 20 minutes ago. I hope that means that he's currently playing him right now, but I don't actually know what's going on with that one, Silver. But okay, they're playing right now. Cool. Excellent.
All right, going right in. Kusanagi get a big damage.
Ooh, gets the side switch as well. Dr. Omnipotent has a very interesting Spawn build. It is almost solely built for annoyance and just pestering you to death. It is key that he just kind of sits there, locks you in the corner. He's not going for the big flashy damage. He's just trying to lock you in a disadvantageous position and keep you there. Kusanagi coming back strong, though. Oh, man, Dr. Omnipotent had a really good run at it, but this is the power of Fatal Blow.
Yeah, the power of Fatal Blow won through right there. Great play by Kusanagi to be able to take that round. But we're not done yet. That's only the first one. That was a very close. And like you were saying, you're not going to see the big damage numbers here from this Spawn. But what you're going to see is a lot of lows and highs, and mixing up is for some little more smaller damage, just like that. You're going to see a lot of hits to that category. But Lisa Fow's right back. Got him in the corner, and he's burning. This is going to be really big damage. 355. Oh, right back at him again. Trying to keep him locked down. Going with the safe stuff. Got him in the air. Switch positions. Dr. Omnipotent's got to make a move here. Gets him with the low chains. Messing it.
I love the name Lisa for Kusanagi too. Do you know why it's that? Do you have any idea?
I have no idea.
I don't know if I'm allowed to give it away. It's like a funny little thing though, but just look at your keyboard and the letters, like the letters for Lisa and the letters for Kusanagi. I will give no further information on how it could possibly happen. Oh wait, Cleve has said I can give information. It's a typo. It's just a typo. Yeah, you type Kusa and your like autocorrect thinks that you're trying to type Lisa. Because it's just like 2 keys over from what Lisa is. So that's all it is it's just like an autocorrect error, and I think it's awesome. It's funny and I like it.
I like it. Kusanagi, looking at it, he's going back to Lisa. Dr. Omnipotent's going to try to decide what he wants to do about this Lisa, though. He had a good run there with his spawn on that first round, but this Kusanagi kind of took over the second. So he's going to think about it. Now, this is one thing I tell players all the time. Take the 60 seconds. If you ever get beat, you're kind of wondering what your game plan needs to be. You get 60 seconds between matches to pick your character, and you can have all of it to decide what a new game plan is if that's what you want. So right now, Dr. Omnipotent's sitting there thinking about what his best odds are to try to get in and win one versus this techie upgraded.
Oh, we got pandemonium in the chat. Look away. Alright, so game number 2, Dr. Omnipotent running the same build. I love this build too, so we'll see if he can make it work. Now, honestly, it was really close. I think for Dr. Omnipotent, there is not much call for huge adjustment. He really had a solid first round and getting his stuff done. I think Jackie is one of the characters that's going to do maybe a better job of getting away from the corner, right? There are a handful of characters that will really struggle when they get locked down, and then there are some that have good air mobility or fast enough moves that'll kind of get him out of the problem. And Jackie's Leap is kind of on that list. She can very quickly switch herself out of the corner if she ever does find herself locked in that deadly position to be when spawns just chasing you and locking you down.
Absolutely. Now, I'll tell you, Dr. Omnipotent's kind of owning this round so far, but just as I said that, I'm sorry, Doctor. The commentator's curse happened, and he gets a 434 right to the face.
And what was happening there is Dr. Omnipotent had a huge life lead, and he was saying to himself, okay, you know what? I don't need to chase you anymore. So Kusanagi just went on the hunt, and the full screen leap gonna catch him. He's in the corner, though. If he throws him, okay, not gonna happen. If he would have thrown him, though, it would have made the fire go away, and it would have made Kusanagi's health bar go away, too. Just saying.
Just say it. Here we go, right back at it. Dr. Omnipotent trying to pick his spots. Oh, we're going to see the crushing blow, the forbidden one, just like that. Tries to do the armor break away, but gets crushed for it. 408 from this spawn that we said couldn't do so much great damage. But just not to be outdone, Kusanagi comes right back with a crushing blow. Got this man spinning in the corner with those uppercuts. Got a nice throw. Omnipotent needs to come out of this. He's got a crushing blow available from the corner right here of one of his throws. Chooses not to do it.
There's the stance, too far away to punish. Kusanagi leaps right in, though. Look at that.
This is going to be some big damage.
What?
Oh, dropped it.
What the fuck happened? No sympathy for Jackie players. I don't even care. We're not going to get the Scully and Mulder on the case. Figure it out on your own, Jackie. But that looked weird. She punched the wrong fucking way. Oh, she's dead! Wait, no! He didn't have them. Okay. I got
a scramble really there at the end. You noticed the fire was on the ground. The doctor recognized it and couldn't step in it.
Dude, there was death everywhere, and Dr. Omnipotent managed to avoid it on this one. But Kusanagi right back in. This death delivers. Gonna lock him down in the corner here. A clean 324. Keeps the pressure going. Oh, just outside of the wake-up attack. Is this gonna be a flawless victory?
Oh, no. Can't have that in here. Come on, doctor. Ha! Corner. There we go.
Best. I'm the best! I don't know why that's so satisfying to me, but it's my favorite.
Kusanagi goes up 2-0 as Dream throws a curse out there on him. And you see he's not a normal type because it worked. All right, Dr. Omnipotent needs to think about this. See what his game plan is. Has he downloaded enough to be able to take him on with a spawn, or has he got another plan? You know he's going to be thinking about it here. Yeah, Stream did use Curse.
Hot damn, his left knee taking out Slick Beats, the 3-0. So points leader is dipping into the losers bracket here.
Here we go, Kusanagi. You know he's going to go on Jackie.
Oh yeah.
But Dr. Omnipotent has already picked Spawn. He's looking at his variation, decided on it. Just waiting on Kusanagi to pick his Jackie. We'll be into this third round.
Yes, Junk. Orbiting Hat is a safe combo starter.
Yeah.
Just imagine if Ice Ball was safe. I mean, it cost him his meter to do it, but
here we go.
That's one of the only, like, well, no, the Joker's boxing gloves are kind of safe combo starters as well. They don't cost meter to do and are technically punishable by a handful of characters, but that is one of the more egregious ones, is Orbiting Hat. I mean, it's resource heavy and slot heavy too, right? It's 2 slots on him, so and I don't think it's out of line, but very, very powerful tool, and Slick Beats, a big fan of it.
Here we go right back. Oh, she jumps in. Going to add on to some Hadoukens right here. Ends at about 300 points of damage. Tries to throw grenades on the ground. Doesn't work. Gets a throw, though.
Dr. Omnipotent finds himself cornered yet again. Similar story. Oh, gets out of the corner. Back into the corner. Tries to jump away. Kusanagi hasn't been touched yet. Oh, never mind.
Oh, I still think he hasn't been touched. Hadoukens. Fire's burning. Oh, there you go. Curse did work again. Reverses it with a dash punch right to the face. And Kusanagi is on match point with this Jackie. There goes the interactable. Doesn't hit, but the follow-up jump in does. She got you in the corner. This is where she does some really great damage. 315, and just like that, though, switch sides, please. Spawn's looking to keep her locked down here.
Oh,
nice dash and kick.
Wow, actually dashing, getting a little bit of that dash off, and then still ducking underneath the chain. Very impressive. Kusanagi had to be quick to get away with something like that. Oh, here's those mid-chains, though. Can't duck underneath those. Cancels on the low gunshots. Dr. Omnipotent has spent all of his defensive meter.
All right, here's Jackie right back. Oh, short hop. Fatal Blow is available for Spawn if he can get out of this. He's on fire.
Don't stand in the fire! Fatal Blow! No!
Should have Fatal Blowed. You had it there, Doctor. Oh, gets her with a poke. Get another poke. There's the low guns. She puts fire on her feet, so Doctor won't come near it. Doctor's saying, I'll stay back here into a chain. Oh, just like that, Dr. Omnipotent keeps himself alive.
I can't handle this. I genuinely can't handle this. Dr. Omnipotent is toying with my emotions so much right now.
All right, the Spawn's just trying to keep her in the sweep zone so his chains will work, but just like that, you can't keep a Jackie down. She jumps out. Here you're on fire with some Hadoukens and some damage to boot. 358, take that. Now she's going to try to push him back in that corner. That's where she did so much good work. Here's the throw. Doctor's looking at it, waiting for the jump. Goes for a grenade. Oh, there we go. Caught him on fire and got the combo off.
More Hadoukens.
All right, nice combo. Got to keep it going. She rolls out of the trouble zone, though.
And now Kusanagi can feel free to just back away. He's got the life lead, 40 seconds left on the clock. Dr. Omnipotent has to do some damage. That's the beginning. Gets another one. Fatal Blow is still available as well, so he can technically freeze that clock and still get the damage going. Okay.
Opened up. He does have Fatal Blow available.
Left. One more touch from Dr. Omnipotent can do this. Yes!
He's
got the anti-air Fatal Blow. How dare you leap at me from full screen? I'm sorry I'm so biased right now, but this is hype. And Jackie is whack.
Yeah, just know that no one's biased against Kusanagi. That's not what's happening.
You pick Devora and I'll change my tune immediately, I promise.
Yeah. And just like that, Dr. Omnipotent's on the board, working for that reverse 3-0. Now let's see if Kusanagi's going to stay with this Jackie. I don't really see much need for him to switch, but you never know. Maybe he wants to pick out Devora. He's very good at the Devora. Maybe he's got another character that better goes against Spawn. Let's see what his thinking here is. He's got 60 seconds to decide. No mercies for Jackie, Kusanagi. You should know that.
All right, Kusanagi gonna tough it out here with Jackie. Kusanagi's actually in a really healthy place in the point standings right now. I think he's like 3rd or 4th in points right now. So Kusanagi looking to add another stack of points tonight so he can make sure he not only makes it into the finale, but gets a decent seed in the process. So that is what's up for grabs for him. Dr. Omnipotent, though, looking to disrupt those plans if he can. He's gotten 1 game on the board, needs 2 more, but Kusanagi is at the edge here, and just 1 more step to finish this job.
Absolutely. Here we go for round 4 of this incredible set that we've been having. I still love that intro from Spawn. Best one in the game, in my opinion.
Weird. I didn't know that she even puts anything inside of those. How have I never seen that?
All right. Oh, tries to anti-air, but doesn't work. Luckily, the combo dropped. Oh, tries to fight back. But those plus frames goes with the interactable. It doesn't hit.
He actually went above it. He was in the air too long. But Dr. Omnipotent, this is where he likes to play. 3-4 range. Those chains. Look how far they go. Jackie's little arms aren't going to cover that gap. She can't roll out of it either. You see him rolling right into the chains. This is where Dr. Omnipotent is at his best, just bullying you in this corner. And Kusanagi struggling to find his way out. But I will say this, Kusanagi has been able to sneak out right at the end and close it out, so Dr. Omnipotent needs to be vigilant. He will be vigilant enough for round 1. You can't poke underneath them either. You see that? None of her moves are going far enough. These chains in the corner are so fucking deadly. I refuse to play Rambo against Dr. Omnipotent because of this. I need a character with some dumb jump air shit to get out of this.
Absolutely. Oh, goes for the jump there and gets blown up. All right, working on perfect. You know we can't have that.
Oh, yeah. Did he miss the plasma? No, he got him somehow? Some bullshit plasma hit? The power of the curse, even Vort's got it. Let's go.
And just like that, Dr. Omnipotent's back on in this game. It's tied 2-2, and both characters here, whoever wins this next one will win it all.
That one looked really, really commanding. Yeah, Mr. J was playing today, Junk. That looked really, really commanding for Dr. Omnipotent. He pushed him into the corner and then just chains on chains on chains. And I've said this multiple times about Dr. Omnipotent. He's not the kind of player that will, if something's working, just like he'll want to change it up. Like I know myself, if I'm getting away with something over and over again, I will start to feel bad or I'll just get bored and want to do something else. Dr. Omnipotent does not give a fuck. He is going to repeatedly 3-4 you, those chains in the corner, until you find a way out. And if you never find a way out, then he never needs to do anything else.
And just like that, Kusanagi has came off Jackie, and the daughter of the Lin Kuei, Frost, is up here now.
So she's going to somewhat struggle from having not as great long-range normals, but she will have a down 4, I believe, that might have the range needed to close that out, or to stop the chains from being too overwhelming. You saw Kusanagi whiffing multiple low pokes there, just trying to find some way to respond, and I think that Frost's Ice Sword will go far enough. Now, the question is, will it be fast enough? That's the other half of that equation, though.
All right, back in the corner, exactly where the doctor wants you. Goes to the
down.
You saw it right there.
Do you see him dash away from it, though? Dr. Omnipotent is a step ahead on this one.
All right, she does get out. Here comes the throw.
Escape failed as well. Dr. Omnipotent anticipating he'd get thrown into the corner. So now a throw KB is going to be queued up here for the Cyber Lin Kuei. Goes for the armor break. Doctor will save his meter, uses it on a get-up attack, and takes the life lead back. Here's the dive bomb. Ooh, this might have been death if Fatal Blow was available, but it's just outside the dropped combo!
Drop combo, what was that?
Punishable?
Keeping that pressure on. Now, I'll tell you, Frost, if she gets you in the corner, is amazing in that corner with damage. But right now, it looks like she just wants to stay back. She's got the life lead, saying, hey, you got to come to me, and I'm going to pepper this with all kinds of projectiles to knock you down some.
The problem is, too, is that Dr. Omnipotent can't really afford to shoot projectiles because of the Fatal Blow. I honestly think the reason that he started throwing fatal fireballs there is because he said to himself, either I hit you, or you use your Fatal Blow to do 2% damage. So he was like giving him a lose-lose situation. And Kusanagi went for it, got hit out of it, but I think that was the mentality from Dr. Omnipotent was, I'm actually okay with eating a Fatal Blow now because it's a waste.
All right, got him. Here he goes. See if he drops it this time. Nope, got the whole combo off with the restand. Going right back in, pushing him towards that corner. This is where Frost is the most deadly. There's that crushing blow you were talking about, Dream.
Here we go. Big damage for Kusanagi. Not done yet. Gonna keep it going. And now he's got his own sort of change. These long-range ice swords into the augers. Here's the throw. Not quite enough. Dr. Omnipotent rolls away. Doesn't get the punish, though.
Oh! There's the crushing blow to the knees.
Forbidden KB.
Oh, the low ice sword got him right there. What a match.
I am stunned. A beautiful play from Dr. Omnipotent to get that KB, but he just didn't have the resources left in the tank. Kusanagi finds the hit he needs, and he will put Dr. Omnipotent down for good on this one. Into the acid bath he goes, and Kusanagi will advance. That was a really exciting set, though. That was really fun.
That was an amazing set. Hats off to both players on that one. Both of them using their characters to the utmost degree. Perfectly done.
All right, so let's head back over to our bracket. I think we've got one more match before we hop into our top 16 sets here. Where are you at, bracket? There you are. I see you. So let's go ahead and put the score in, unless somebody already did. Oh, I already did. Man, I have not even been smoking. I have no excuse for the dumbness right now.
All right, Doctor and Kusanagi, if you will, don't linger and pop yourself out of this lobby.
So it looks like our next match is going to be Enzo versus Blaze, and then we'll be able to start hopping into our matches for top 8. We've got His Left Knee and Zaddy up first, then we'll likely get the Blackout and Gorilla or Tweety match, and then we'll close things out for the night with Shira Ryu Pain FZ versus either Blaze or Enzo. But of course, we got to get Blaze and Enzo in here to determine which of them will advance on to face off against Shira Ryu for that top 8 spot.
Absolutely, and these players are really pushing towards points. This is the last week, isn't it, Dream? With the LCQ being next week?
Last chance for points here, so for those players that are just outside or even just barely within, today is a very important day that they make sure to stack as many points as they can to either protect their lead and their position or break into that top 7 to make their way in. In fact, we can take a look at the points here, but that's not on this page. We'll take a look at it some other time if I remember. But the points are... Well, actually, we can take a look. We'll take a look after I send these invites, because it actually is an important thing to pull up. So let me get that. Okay, so... that's out. Here's the points. Oh, it's right here on this page. Okay, so here we can see Slick Beats is our current points leader. Sully didn't play tonight at 540, and then Kusanagi and Blackout are both tied. They are also both making it to just outside of top 8. They're going to fight for top 8, but that's going to be a very valuable match to the both of them. Then we've got Sad Boy, who didn't play tonight as well. 495. Shira Ryu, Blaze, Too Easy, and Tweety. All of those players played tonight, and you can see how close that is. Too Easy and Tweety are tied in that 8th place position, but 8th isn't good enough. You need 7th or better. And then we've got Recess and Robitussin, who also played tonight, not trailing too far behind. A crazy big finish tonight could be enough. But that is where our points currently sit. I do believe that we've got some people in the lobby, though, so we might be able to get underway with our next match.
Absolutely. Enzo and Blaze are both here. Now, we saw Enzo earlier playing Noob Sabat. Blaze is going to play the Outworld gunslinger himself, Aaron Black. I would be surprised otherwise. Uh-oh. Looks at Blaze. He's thinking about a Jax pick, though, maybe. We all know he's got one.
Man, I type for a living. It is my job to type captions. So people talk, I type what they talk. That is my job. And today, somebody said the word Blaze, and I fucking misspelled it because of Blaze's name and how many times I'd spell it with a Y because of him. I caught it before I got in trouble for like fucking up my work because they would not be thrilled about spelling errors. But
yeah,
just the fact that my brain did that, I thought was fun.
One of my past jobs was working for a website, and my whole job was to get all the data entry before it went, and check over everything. So I was the one that had to bring it back to them for errors, and they hated me. And I kept trying to explain, look, this is my job, But yes, I've been there.
Got that 80 words per minute, feels good.
Yeah.
It's probably actually more than that since I've been doing this, but I also have a bunch of shortcuts. I have not actually typed the full word though in so long. I spell it THO and then it fills out the rest for me. I ain't typing all those silent letters. Go fuck yourself.
Just like that. These two, though, are battling right now. Fireball trade with Spirit Ball. Here it goes again. Oh, there's the grenade launcher.
Ooh,
build up heat.
Look, Jax can zone. He's not the best at zoning, but Thumper is not bad because it knocks down and it's got a good arc to it, but it's tough to avoid all the times if they're trying to actually get in. And those heat rockets are very good. The problem is you got to build that heat, but so far Blaze has been able to successfully do that without much issue here. Still fully red with those hands.
All right, Blaze in there. This is kind of where he wants to be. He doesn't want to zone. He does more damage up close and personal. Oh, like you interact him all to the fatal blow.
That was sick. That was beautiful. Blaze busting that out. A very, very specific, on this stage only, on that spot of the screen only moment. But Blaze just capitalizing big time on that and making sure no breakaway, no stopping this. You are dying because you got snagged.
Absolutely. Blaze right close back up to him. Goes for the roll. All right. Armor break out of that one. Try to put on. Here's the command grab. He's got it all. Yes, he amplifies for the whole thing. Doesn't get the crushing blow. Here you go. Noob, those got you in the corner. Jax can fight out if he wants. There he goes. Get him up. Combo extender into the fire missiles and goes for the crushing blow. I think that combo specifically, you have to have 8 hits for that to work. Well, he's putting on a show right now. Oh no, he gets caught in the fatal blow. Here's Nusamat's chance. It won't even those life bars, but it'll put him a lot closer. All right, both of them in danger territory. Blaze just needs another free hit. Goes for the shadow slide. Doesn't connect. There's that Thumper. Oh, catches him with the amplification.
Oh, beautiful jump in there from Blaze. Enzo had the right idea going for that down forward. It's a good anti-air in general, but not quite able to get the connection. So Blaze will get that boot in there, and while not the cowboy, still an impressive showing here. We see Blaze's Jax a handful of times. It's almost always Aaron Black. It's like 95% Aaron Black, but
yeah,
I think the one or two other times we've seen something and has been a Jax, and it's looked pretty strong and continues that theme here today as Blaze puts one on the board here.
All right, great fight between these two competitors. Let's see if Enzo's going to stick with Noob or go to someone else. Of course, Blaze is locked here with Jax. All right, we're going to pick the spot. We're going prehistoric, boys and girls. Time to get our T-Rex party on. I love everything about Jax in this game. I'm going to be honest. I wouldn't call myself a Jax main. I call myself a Sub-Zero main. But any point where I can, I'll bring out Jax, even knowing I'm going to get my butt whooped, because he's just so fun. Sort of like Rambo. I love playing Rambo, even though I kind of suck at him. It's just fun.
It might not be you. It might be Rambo. Don't beat yourself up if you're having a bad time with Rambo. That character is a struggle and a half.
All right, here we go. Jax trying to get in. There he goes. He's get him opened up. Oh, finishes the combo. Didn't have the meter to get it extended. Oh, goes for the overhead, but gets knocked out of it. All right, here we go. Armor break out, and he eats up those arms some more. Going for this full damage. Got you in the corner, and I love the mechanic of heating up your arms, and as you was talking about earlier, you can visibly see how heated up those arms are. It's just a great cue from NRS. All right. Blaze takes the first one. Going to try to get back in here. Keeping that heat going. Get him knocked up. Of course, with this heat, he does max damage. And there's a crushing blow again. Goes for the overhead. Another one. Got him in the corner. This is going to be great damage. Oh, lets it drop. Overhead bonk. Oh, no. Get back down in there. And all of a sudden, whoo, Noob Sabatis corner switches. And now you're in noob territory. Got him pinned down. Let's see if Blaze can get out of this. He goes for it. He gets opened up into the Shadow Slide Amplified. Here's a combo for you. Gets poked. Oh, overhead bonk again. This might be it for you. Gotcha grab. And that's it. Boom, into the brutality.
The mountain is here. Nicely done. Those metal arms putting the work in, crushing the skull as Blaze takes a 2-0 lead.
A great job by both players. You could really feel the tension going through this match. So far, though, Blaze is up 2-0. Let's see what Enzo's going to do. Does he got him downloaded with this Noob Savant? all the matches have been very close. I don't see why he would choose otherwise, but maybe he's got an anti-Jax character in his pocket.
I'm not a big fan of this noob sidebot play that we're continuing to see here, though, you know? As somebody that kind of moved away from the character, it is still cool to see players putting work in with that character and making it work. So Enzo going to potentially ride it all the way through with this noob sidebot. We did, of course, see his Shang Tsung earlier in the noob sidebot mirror, but it does look like it's going to be noob for all three on this one.
Maybe he doesn't switch to Shang, because Shang, you know, once you get in on Shang, it's hard, right, for Shang. Getting in's the hard part. But once you do get in, Shang's got some tools at his disposal, but he is not, you know, especially on the Warlock variation, isn't great at it. And maybe that's his concern, is Jax is getting in on him, and once he does, there's going to be a whole can of butt whoop opened, just like what we're seeing now. Jax over for command grab, got him back up, didn't have the amplification there, I guess. Keeps him going, keeps that combo going, into the command grab again. Goes for the combo, mashing buttons, but a wake-up fatal blow armor saves him, and he's able to put some damage here on this Jax.
Turn this around. Can it be done?
A nice dive. I don't know why he didn't amplify it there for some more damage. Oh. Goes for the ghost ball, but all of a sudden Jax is back in, ready to do some more work. Oh, into the command grab, and just like that, Blaze is sitting on match point. Goes for the Shadow Slide, gets interrupted by a fireball. Here he goes in, tries to finish it up. Shadow Slide there, 207 damage, not bad. Gets him with the jump in. Here we go. Trying to push him back into the corner, looks like. Oh, catches him with a Spirit Ball. Gets another poke in there. Oh, they trade. Up attack. Jack's trying to get in there, get some damage done. There's that command grab we talk about. Oh, goes for it, but gets opened up.
Oh, short hop kick. Oh, man, that's a weird choice. And the low slide gonna get underneath that.
All right, Enzo showing signs of life. Just like that, though. Up attack, gets him again. Goes for Shadow Slide, doesn't work out. Keeping him in the corner. There's that Shadow Slide. Oh, the interactable. Jack's trying to go in there, gets a nice combo. Expected the wake up attack. Here's that command throw. Amplifies it again. Been all of his meter on that bad boy. Going in, trying to keep him locked down while his meter recharges. Just like that. Oh, goes for a grab, doesn't work. Enzo jumps out of there. Oh, but gets opened up by combo. Got dropped out. Thought he had him finished there. Oh, but the Fire Blast finishes him off. And just like that, Blaze advances 3-0. Good fight by both combatants.
Very nicely done. 3-0 here to Blaze. No, that match is your match is off stream because Too Easy is playing in multiple tournaments, so he wanted to have his run off stream. So you guys are gonna play off stream. That's why we had your Dr. Omnipotent match on stream. But that match, Kusanagi, is gonna be off stream. We're gonna go ahead and pop over to our bracket to hop these scores in. Still have our points up. I'll get rid of that in a second as soon as I figure out how. And let's go ahead and put that 3-0 in Blaze's favor. And we are about to get started on our top 16 matches. We will open things off with His Left Knee and Zaddy Cetrion. Then we're going to try to do Blackout and either Tweety and Gorilla. Hopefully they'll be done by that. And then Shirai Ryu versus Blaze will be the one to close things out. But before we do that, I need to grab a water. And I figure a good time to do that would be to play a quick highlight reel here of some of the past brutalities. We saw some cool brutalities here tonight that players had hit, so let's take a quick look at the highlight reel. If you guys want to be in the highlight reel, hit some brutalities on stream, we can make it happen. But we'll take a peek at that while I grab some water, and we'll be right back. and we are back. Here's our bracket. We just had Blaze on stream. The idea is to not push his matches back to back blackout, or to hope not to, but we'll make it work. We'll make it work. We do know that we can run his left knee and Zaddy Cetron no matter what, though. So maybe blackout will quickly 5-0 his opponent. We'll see. But we're gonna go ahead and get his left knee and Zaddy in here for our first top 16 match of the night.
Absolutely. We're going to see the best of this week throw down here on stream for the Xbox. Remember, Dream also has a YouTube channel. He puts all of the matches up on all the tournaments.
And the highlight reels.
Yeah, and every day after they're done. So if you miss part of this tournament, say like me, sometimes you fall asleep because I'm an old man, you can go catch up on his YouTube channel the next day. But that's not all. For every new subscription, for just hitting that on the YouTube, which is free, he puts $1 into the prize pool at the end of the season for these fighters. So if you want to support some of these players, but don't have maybe the funds to hit a sub on Twitter here, you can do it. You can still help him by hitting a follow button on his YouTube channel.
Yes, that would genuinely mean a lot. It'll help us out with the algorithm and everything. You guys are here and watching, which is great. So, not really worried about having a bunch of people go and watch the YouTube videos. I get decent viewership or like watch time because they're really long things, but I do need more subs on the channel. So if you guys would be so kind as to click the button and never revisit the page again, that would be great.
All right, we have his left knee here already. We're waiting for his opponent, though. Hope y'all enjoyed the highlight reel.
I think that was definitely one of the better ones. I found some new methods in that one and found some cool ways to accent stuff a little bit further than I usually do.
I am always so impressed by your highlight reels and how you put it to wonderful music, at least music I like, is just, that's one of the first things that brought me to your channel, to be honest. Way back over a year ago now, was those highlight reels, and once I started seeing it, I stayed and got involved in the tournaments, and now commentating with you. It's just such a great production you do here, Dream.
I gotta be honest, thank you so much for saying that, because I always thought that that I scared people away with those videos, because I know that music is not for everybody, and I always feared, I was like, alright, it's time to axe a few viewers that can't handle screaming. So thank you for saying that, to know that I actually turned somebody the other way to keep hanging out. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Oh, it's wonderful. I'm an old metalhead. Now I listen to everything, but I'm an old metalhead. So when anybody puts on some hard rocking music and puts it with MK brutalities, that's win, win, win.
Oh, absolutely. And of course, we got Daily Nader coming through with the sub as well. Thank you so much. Hope you're having a good one.
All right, here we go.
California. I mean, look, it's crazy hot where I am. Hopefully, California can keep its shit together this summer, but it seems like it's just been getting worse and worse. So stay safe out there.
The Noob Saboting goes on. I'm sure Dream is thrilled, but right now we got Noob Savant versus Cetron.
Where you at, dude? We got another one.
Man, the outpouring from Noob Savant recently has been wonderful. All right, Cetron firing right back, going at him, catches him with the rock wall. What do you think the matchup here is, Dream, as Noob Savant versus Cetron? How good does it look for Noob Savant in this matchup?
It's not great. I think, he's not going to be able to really effectively hang out at slide range all the time, and you have to worry about her getting over the slides with her air stuff. She's going to float above those, so his left knee is going to be spending a lot of time trying to push himself into that half-screen mark, but he still has to worry about some of that air stuff. So far, though, he's doing a good job, and the fact that Cetron lost some health does genuinely help characters. I think Cetron, one of the characters that is maybe more of an issue for, because you take health away from a zoning character, a character that's going to run away, she's not doing a lot of damage, and she uses that little bit of health she can hang on to get away and whittle you down and annoy you again. So if you cut that off earlier and earlier, it does make it more difficult for those players to get there, and that's why I think the inverse of that, you give RoboCop that little extra health, and you've seen RoboCop players do a ton of it. I want to say Sunio fucking won the Xbox thing. Maybe he got second place to Tweety. I don't actually remember. But second place at minimum, and he was winning some of the lead-up tournaments with RoboCop. Like, character's good.
Well, character's viable, that's for sure.
Yeah, viable. Probably a better word. Oh, interactable. Not enough to kill, but just barely. His left knee needs only a little bit more. Beautiful rollout, though, from Cetron. Zaddy Cetron gets the easy combo. Just going to go 209. No breakaway on the table either. No launching. No problems. 0.47 health left. 0.47. Short hops the first ground quake, but the other one is following.
All right, I wouldn't have teleported there, but she's got it going on. There she goes, back up.
Right now, though, his left knee can just sit here and block a little bit, right? He doesn't need to get too overly aggressive because he's got a huge life lead, but I do think that she could slowly chip through that, but there we go. His left knee is going to challenge, and all he needed was a brief connection to close it out, so his left knee takes game number 1. Now, I gotta say, Zaddy Cetrion, I am not necessarily convinced that we'll see Zaddy switch off of Cetrion. I think that we may end up seeing Cetrion all the way here, so it'll be interesting to see how they also adapt. I don't think that Cetrion loses this matchup. I think that it is probably even, if not in a little bit of Cetrion's favor here. But I am curious to see how Zaddy is going to respond to this.
Yeah, if you notice, especially on that first round, I thought Zaddy was in control, and then all of a sudden, on a teleport, gets opened up for ginormous damage, and that's what lost him that first round. In the second round, he kind of got cornered there for a little while and took some big damage there as well. Otherwise, he seemed to be in control of the match. But we'll see how this works out. What he's got to do is really tighten up that gameplay a little bit and don't have those huge momentum carries for his left knee there. But his left knee is really showing how to handle this right now. But just as soon as I say that, he gets opened up by a ground quake. You see, he's trying to work his way into that half screen, just like Dream said. There's a Spirit Ball, really trying to cover, I think, his entry there. Goes for the slide, and just like Dream alluded to earlier, she just floats right above it, doing her own thing.
Yeah, that Spirit Ball is going to be the better tool for challenging at long range. It does a lot of damage, and she can't float over it as well. But, you know, it's not necessarily going to win the war, ultimately, because she can duck underneath it with those ground pounds. And just, in general, her zoning is going to be more powerful. Plus, she's got a teleport. Speaking of, though, his left knee going to find a mark with a teleport here. Goes for a throw, but it was off of a hit. So I think she was still in hit stun and thus unthrowable. So Zaddy will take round 1.
All right, let's see how his left knee adjusts to this. He's doing a good job for the most part, trying to get in there. And once he gets in there, he does great damage. It's just, you take so much damage from any Cetrion trying to get in. You really got to make a guessing game or educated game of where that projectile's coming from. Is she throwing her boulders at ground pound? Is she throwing fire lasers out of her bum? You don't really know. You got to be very careful about that. Oh, nicely done.
Teleport. That is a good idea. You see her jump into the air to do the lasers, and you teleport on her. Nicely done.
All right, pushing her to the corner.
Well. 50% mark now is where Zaddy Cetrion's health is going to sit. Is he going to be able to turn it around? Gets clipped on the toes, trying to back away. Another throw here from his left knee is going to activate that fatal blow from Zaddy. Beautiful flawless block on the jump in, though.
Right here, this is where Zaddy's really big concern is. This is where she did not want to be. That kind of half screen up close where Snoop can do a lot more damage than she can. But she's still fighting back. Oh, and just like that, he gets a hit, and he ties up this set this round 1-1. Final round incoming. Let's see who wants it more. Oh, tries to roll, but no, roll patrol was active. Catches him with a throw, puts him right back in the corner. There's that slide. Nice amplified wall into a teleport. That was a good idea, even if she took damage. That way she can kind of get out of that corner position and reset the neutral, I'm making quote marks you can't see, more to her advantage. Nice ground pound. Here goes the Spirit Ball. You see, he moves in when he does those things, trying to get a little bit closer ground to her, trying to push her back towards that corner where she can't get out of. There's Spirit Ball again, try to make some room up. Hovering close to that projectile. Oh, she goes for a teleport. Nicely done. She got out of it. There's some ground patrol. Oh, catches him. Goes to the ground pound, gets blocked. There's another amplified shadow slide for your efforts. Oh, she amplified the butt lasers and was able to get him. Catches him with the fatal blow. Now, this won't kill, but it'll put the damages their health bars a lot closer.
Stack it high, 32% here. YOLO teleport! Good blocks, though, from Zaddy Cetrion. Now, of course, if he would have tried to throw a fireball or anything like that, would have gotten caught, so his left knee taking a risk there. It will not pay off this time around, and instead we've got a tied up set now here, Mr. Vort.
Absolutely. Those two were really close. You can see each of them are trying to play their own strategy for this matchup. One of them wants to be in half range up to close, and the other one wants to keep you far away. It's almost like a chess match going on. Who could win this by war of attrition? And that time, Zaddy Cetrion really played it well. I don't have the answer. There you go. I know that there's another Mortal Kombat tournament going on, and Dream is really helpful to the fighters and tries to let them to do these other tournaments. So sometimes we got to be good. It's a good question, Recess. Sometimes we got to be a little patient, but Dream Air will look into it. All right, speaking of going into it, all of a sudden, Noob Sabat's in your face. What are you going to do, Cetrion? Tries to push him back. He blocks most of it. He's still in the zone where he wants to be. Gets you opened up. The amplified shadow teleport gets her, pushes her in the corner. Up there's the overhead. Didn't block that. This is not where Zaddy wants to be at all. Big damage coming in. All right, 365 into the throw as well.
Ooh, not enough. Just a little bit of health remaining, and there it is. Poke into slide. Had the amplify ready as well if he needed it. And that might have been enough to sort of dig through the rest of that meter there. So his left knee will take this first opening round, but we'll see what the response is from Zaddy now.
It was a good play there, Dream, by Zaddy to teleport and get herself out of that space situation and put her back and kind of reset the neutral to get where she wants to be. Although, by saying that, his left knee is really coming in hard trying to get her. Nice fireball. Fire laser. Here's the ground pounds. One of them gets blocked. Oh, she goes to teleport, but he was ready for it with one of his own. Well, this is going to be big damage. There we go, 320 right there. That's what happens when Noob Sabat can catch you. He's going to put some lot bigger damage on the board than Cetrion's capable of. Here she goes, going for the teleport. Doesn't work. He's trying to work his way in. Gets caught by the fire.
Oh, that is an unfortunate breakaway there for his left knee. He's going to be off of that meter now, and that meter may prove valuable here throughout the rest of this round. Fatal Blow is now available here, though, for Noob. So if he can find the right hit, he'll be able to turn it into some big damage. But so far, Zaddy doing a great job of keeping him out. Teleports himself in, though, and now he's in the danger zone.
Here we go, ground pound. Nice work. Here comes some more lasers. Oh, caught you with that firewall. It's so quick, Dream.
That was so close. Jumps in, but the laser is there. The Hell's Wrath from above. And we've got yet another final round scenario here. Only one of these players is going to claim it. Zaddy, of course, has that teleport, so not truly cornered at any time. Tried to get out of the corner, but gets clipped.
Nice teleport with that slide. Keep you safe. But all of a sudden, his left knee fires right back, puts him back in with some big damage on top of it. 323. This is where he wants to be. Nice throw. Keep her in the corner. Oh, with the crushing blow on top of it.
Oh, breakaway comes out. This time, likely wanted it. Zaddy does not have a lot of health left, but can he make this? This is a big comeback. Tornadoes after tornado. We're in the Midwest now.
Oh, there he goes. He finally gets her opened up, and just like that, he takes it 2-1 and puts himself on match point. You can really see with these two characters the different variation, the different distances they're great at.
Oh yeah, Noob Saibot is genuinely working to make sure that Zaddy does not get to sit at full screen, because that's where she starts to take control. He wants to be at that half screen space, but even then half screen's not necessarily fully good enough because you can get over it. So you do see him trying to push himself into a range where he can challenge and contest, and so far Zaddy's just not been able to do a good enough job at locking him out. I will say that Zaddy's been doing a decent job of like keeping himself out of the corner and using the teleport, but ultimately Noob Saibot is able to get in there. We've also seen Noob Saibot make quite a few reads on that Hell's Wrath and getting in there with the teleport, and that is a very dangerous thing to be on the receiving end of.
Yeah, absolutely. And the thing is, Cetrion doesn't do a lot of damage, even from range where she wants to keep you. She can't put up the damage numbers that, say, Noob Saibot can. Now, she's got some crushing blow things where she can put up some decent numbers, but as a whole, on the full combo, she can't equal Noob. And so when Noob does get in, it's a massive damage discrepancy all of a sudden.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So here we go. Cetrion going to be the lock-in here for Zaddy Cetrion. Not unexpected, though. This is what we were kind of anticipating would happen here from Zaddy Cetrion. The name gives it away a lot.
All right, nice laser into the ground pound. Oh, the ground pound got blocked. You see Noob slowly trying to work his way in, get it any instance he can. Oh, there's a boulder. She teleports. That was a nice teleport, although he's now close. Rock wall catches him. Nothing off of it, though. Goes at him again. Tries to keep him pushed back with the tornado. Oh, she wasn't waiting for the teleport, although she armor breaks out of the combo.
Okay, here's the fire. Gonna keep this all unbreakable there.
Oh, nice rock wall. You notice this is constant damage over and over again. Oh, but he catches her again. There should be some big damage. Oh, he drops it.
Yeah, the gravity's too heavy there. You can't actually forward 3 if you catch somebody out of the air. Or maybe you can, but it's not easy to do, that for sure. Fatal Blow is available here, though, for his left knee. If he can find a hit into Fatal Blow, he might be able to do this. If he gets a straight teleport, once he's got the meter back for it. The ground pound is going to catch those toes, though. And Zaddy Cetrion will claim round 1 here in Game 4.
Zaddy is not going down without a fight. As a matter of fact, trying to tie it up here for us to go to a Game 5. All right, he finally gets in. He jumps over to the roots, but here she comes right back, trying to push him away. There he goes. Nice combo. Get him with the Shadow Slide amplification. Oh, tries for the overhead. Doesn't work. She's going in, trying to get some damage. Really surprised she's still going in, but here comes Noob right back at her. Fire laser doesn't amplify. Oh, the rock wall amplified into the crushing blow. What a nice read by Zaddy.
We got the control panel, though. The secret stage interactables on the Chronica stage. I didn't even realize we were in the Cyberlin Quay assembly. Beautiful awareness there from his left knee, and he might even be able to kill right here.
Look at this damage he suddenly put up just because he got her in one time close. 2 combos is all it took to finish off that health bar.
And that interactable is what got her close, right? That interactable smoke bomb teleports her into you, and his left knee, beautiful turnaround set point now available here for Noob Saibot.
You notice with these players, especially in this patient style of Cetrion gameplay, you got to be patient, you have to pick your spots. But man, when you do get them, they're so big. Here he comes right back. He's going to throw her back towards that corner. She's going to have to try to teleport back out. Catches him with the rock wall, goes for the ground pound, nothing there. She tried to teleport, but he got Shadow Slide, interrupted it. There's the overhead. Rock wall knocks her back, goes for the ground pound again. Oh, she got away that time, but she's still close. Oh, he tries to change the position by jumping over her. Uh-oh, got caught by a ground. This is probably reset the nukes right here. Goes with the ground pound. Oh, goes to the laser, gets over his Shadow Slide. There's a boulder. He's got Fatal Blow available. Goes for it, but she jumped over it. Frank's got to wait about 10 seconds for that to come back. Just trying not to get hit. Trying to get anything stupid. Oh, goes for the in-the-air teleport off the interactable.
Wow.
And just like that, Zaddy gets the hits she needed.
That
it is
was
tied
huge.
2-2.
Very nicely done by Zaddy. You know, it's a bit of a rarity. You see that interactable into air mobility. People oftentimes think, oh, he's jumping off that, he's better be coming at me. And when they've got other plans in mind and completely alter that trajectory, can really throw an opponent for a loop here. So 1 respect on the board, and Game 5 about to start.
Be honest, that interactable really, I mean, he had to go for it all. That's what he was thinking. I'm going to try to risk it and go for it all and catch her off this interactable. But man, that just didn't work out to the way he wanted. All right, Game 5. One more time, boys and girls, and whatever you gender identify as. Here we go. Game 5 on the board. These 2 players have been going at it nonstop. Let's see who can take it in this final round. Great play by both players, trying to enforce their game plan upon each other. Oh, got hit by the last round, trying to go in and stay in. There she goes, tries to rock wall out. She back dashes, gets the throw off. This might be able to be enough space that she needs. Goes for the teleport into a rock wall. Knocks them away. She's definitely backing out in the open again. Right, here he goes. He's trying to get in, Oh, gets caught. She expected that. Nice damage from her. 188 into a throw, so add another 130 on top of it. But all of a sudden, his Fatal Blow is available, but there's a lot of health to go through here. Rockwall trying to keep him away.
Backing away here. Not a lot of health left here for his left knee. Is he going to be able to get in there?
And just like that, Zaddy takes it. He is on match point. All right, Newt Sabat. This is a hard road to climb, trying to get in there. Man, he's pushing it right now. Oh, goes for the teleport. He's close. Goes for the grab instantly. Slam down. Try to get in there. Keep her locked down. Gets her opened up with the overhead. Let's keep her locked down. She goes for a throw of her own. Doesn't throw him back in the corner, though. Oh, but teleports out of it. She doesn't get opened up. Oh, throw you back into it. This is where I want you, Noob says. Gets caught by the butt lasers. There's another one. Oh, Shadow Slide gets canceled by the butt lasers. She goes back. Rockwall trying to keep him away. Trying to keep that distance. Knocks her out of the air, but doesn't get a full combo. Only gets a hit. Oh, wow. Shadow Slide is there, though.
Point blank Shadow Slide. No fear from his left knee. He needs a little bit more damage here. He's got that fatal blow. If he can find an opening with that, that could be the damage he needs. Beautiful teleport though from Zaddy, and tried to catch her walking away. That would have killed as well with that lower health. Nice call out. He got it!
Oh, it worked! It worked! Oh, he's got her now into the fatal blow.
Yo!
He's gonna take this round.
When did it come off of cooldown?
It came off in the middle of his combo, I think.
Holy shit! What beautiful awareness as his left knee takes us to a Game 5, Round 3.
Last round, Game 5. Both these competitors have put it on the line. Let's see. This all comes down to this. Which one's going to win? Ground pound, butt laser doesn't work. He's in there. Oh, there you go. Opened up. Rockwall, not in my watch. 245.
Oh, he's doing weird combos, though. He's building clones in the process. Does he have the clone KB? He's built a lot of clones right now.
I think he probably does. 365 right now. Zaddy's holding on, trying to get him pushed back so she can have some room. Oh, clone again. You know he's got to have it by now. There's the rock wall. And ground pound doesn't work. All right, got you with the rock wall again. Ground pound gets blocked. He's looking for his way in. He is on a life lead with 43 seconds left. Oh, goes for the Shadow Slide. Doesn't work because she butt lasered over it. Oh, she goes again. Nice call out.
Forbidden Strings!
He's
dead! He's dead for doing the Forbidden Strings! I am genuinely curious if Zaddy did that on purpose. That string is like you can get away with it once per match sometimes because it is a low. Sometimes people don't block it properly. But it's death. It's death on block. I am genuinely curious if that was intended or meant to be a tornado or something like Notorious is mentioning.
I am too, but what a great match stream between two competitors who wanted it badly and played wonderful.
Yep, top 8 winner side is going to go to his left knee in that Noob Sidebot pick, though, so congratulations to him. Very, very strong showing here. Let's hop back to our bracket as we pop that score in, stop the highlight reel, my bad, and get the next match underway, which is going to be Blackout versus Tweety. So this is definitely going to be a very exciting match.
This is going to be an incredible match. Both these players play at a high level. But I don't even need to speak on Tweety's resume that he brings. That sucker's like 20 pages long, just sitting there with the big D on top of it. He knows what he's doing. He's been in the biggest of matches, on the biggest of stages. Let's see if Blackout can take it away from him tonight.
I mean, speaking of the biggest of matches and the biggest of stages, Tweety is taking a brief break from ECT, East Coast Throwdown, much bigger tournament than this, so that he can come make his way through here as well. So he is on the big stages tonight and moving throughout the rest of the night. So Tweety, a very prolific competitor. Big thanks to him for making us some time to come through here as well. Bless us with likely some of that Gearus play, but I guess we're about to find out as we get those invites rolling.
Absolutely. Both these players are hungry for points. Tweety's on the kind of the cusp of getting into points for the money match. And you know, if he ends up being in there, that's an elephant in the room that nobody wants to talk about. So let's see if he can do it right now. He's working hard to get into his top 8 to get those points. But he's got Blackout in front of him.
Yeah, I mean, Blackout posted on Twitter that he's going to be doing some gatekeeping today, and I think now more than ever are the other competitors really being like, yes, Blackout, gatekeep, please, because Tweety is going to do some damage in that finale bracket if he can make it. He's already netted himself a lot of points by making it this far, but making it into top 8 is going to further bolster that and could very well be the run that Tweety needs to make it into the finale here. He is right now tied in 8th place with Too Easy, who is also throwing down big time here. I think that Tweety wins the tiebreaker, though, because he has won an event here. So he will win due to the tiebreaker rules if they both tie. But I think that it's very difficult for them to both tie if they make it deep into the bracket, right? The 7th and 5th right now can happen as a tie for them. But once we get into the top 4, there is no more tying, and one of them will be making it over the other. But of course, they do have the other players to contend with. Blaze still is ahead of both of them, and if he stays ahead of both of them in the finale, he could actually box them out as well. So we'll see how that plays out. Looks like we do have Tweety in here. Let me briefly check my brain, though, for what's happening.
I can confirm Cole Young fan has entered the lobby ready to throw down for your enjoyment.
Okay, so this is what I think is happening, though. I think that Blackout isn't fucking ready. So what we'll probably have to do, because Blackout is not ready, is... This is annoying. I think that because Blackout is playing in an exhibition right now, and I don't remember how long ago that was, what we'll probably have to do is we're just not going to be able to stream this match at all. So we're going to probably have to just do Shira Ryu Pain versus Blaze, and then because I know Tweety is busy with ECT and Vendetta and stuff, him and Blackout are just going to have to play off-stream at a more convenient time.
Right.
Because, well, actually, I don't know if we can make that wait forever. Maybe we just have to fucking DQ... Well, I guess... I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. Because I know that Tweety has other stuff going on, and I genuinely don't think that Blackout should have fucking, like, done an exhibition when he's this deep in it. I don't know. I don't know what plan that was, but he kind of just, like, let us know before we could even... If he would have asked me about it, I would have told him don't do that, because it's too deep into the bracket for us to make that work. And a 1-to-5 is a lot longer than just playing a tournament set. You know what I mean? Like, it...
I know exactly
at minimum going to go the maximum distance that a tournament set can go, and then it can go beyond that. But yeah, I don't think that Blackout's going to be ready, and I know that Tweety has other shit going on, so I'm not going to try to make him adjust his plans to be able to come back to the stream again. So I think the best bet is to have Shira Ryu Pain and Blaze fight it out, and then Tweety and Blackout will have to see if they can coordinate it, and I don't even know, because what match does Tweety and Blackout hold up? Because if Tweety and Blackout can't play till, let's just say, 2 hours from now when Tweety is done with ECT and Vicious Vendettas, then that means that this match right here has to wait as well. The loser of AO right here. So Outplagued You has to also, hang out for another 2 hours to play the loser of that. That is unfortunate and not ideal. I do not want that to be the way of things. So...
Your call, my man.
I don't know. I feel like if they can't coordinate it, then I feel like Tweety just takes the win.
I know we all wanted to see that, but I mean,
yeah, I would have liked to have seen that, but exhibition throws a big snag into our gears because we're not going to be able to close out on that match either, because Tweety, like I said, he's got other stuff going on, so coordinating times is not the easiest. Would have been more convenient if Blackout was here and available now. But let's just do that. So we're gonna have Blackout and Tweety attempt to play off stream. If they can't, we'll just give the victory to Tweety. Because 1-to-5 exhibition, man, come on, dude. What are you doing? That's so much. That is so much longer than just a tournament set. That really is. And I don't know, maybe he could have, I don't know where it's at or what it's for, or if it's for money. I don't know anything about it. I don't know anything about it. I had no idea. I don't think he's in, Vicious Vendettas, which is the other event that Tweety's playing in, but...
Did he not let you know beforehand?
He let us know in the chat as he was leaving. He was like, hey, man, don't put my match next. I'm playing an exhibition. And then that was it. But if, like I said, if he would have stuck around, or if he would have asked me about it, I would have been like, hey, don't do that, actually, because the rest of the flow can't afford that as well. Right. Because I don't want... I mean, I did kind of say that I don't want to run the Blaze and Shira Ryu match right away because Blaze just had played on stream. And now there is also this added aspect of Tweety's schedule is not as easy to wrangle down either. So I would have advised Blackout to not do that because it would have changed.
He says he's up 4-0 right now, so it might be a quick match.
Well, yeah, but Because he just said that, I bet it's gonna fuck everything up.
If Tweety's schedule will allow, maybe we just do the next match and see if they're ready afterwards.
I don't think Tweety's will allow. He already told ECT to hold up on his match.
Oh,
like he's
okay.
already got stuff holding up. So like Blackout either makes it a 5-0 right now, or that's it.
Yeah, Tweety says he's got to play the
play
ECT Grand Finals in 3 to 4 minutes. Do you think you
so
can do the next
Tweety,
match?
Yeah, Tweety, just go ahead and back out, and we'll you can run your ECT match, and then we'll figure it out. If Blackout and you guys can't arrange, then we'll just give Tweety the match. But hopefully Blackout and them could find a time that works. If he doesn't have to play on Vendettas for a while, then hopefully when ECT is over, it's Grand Final, so even if he wins, you know, like, it's not like Tweety has more to go afterward. Win or lose, he is all done. So hopefully he'll be able to coordinate a time to get that match in and not hold up. Because the main thing I don't want is I don't want Outplagued You to have to wait until 1 a.m. to fight the you know what I mean? Like, that's the main thing I'm worried about. So,
yep.
I'm sure Outplagued You will be fine waiting a little bit longer on you guys, but if you guys could coordinate that to whatever fits your schedules, that'd be great.
Yep. Let's go ahead and do the next match,
yeah.
no matter what. This next match comes.
Yep. So we'll go ahead and get Blaze and Shira Ryu, and that is going to close out the stream here then. So this will be our final match that's on stream. The losers, or the lower bracket, will actually maybe even for somewhat finish itself out, because it is, you know, getting quite there. We do have a couple of matches that are a bit behind, but the lower bracket does close itself out off stream, and then we'll be back, of course, on Saturday with the top 8. But first, we got to figure out who those top 8 qualifiers are. I did go ahead and get an invite out there to Blaze. Let's go ahead and add one to Shira Ryu Pain FZ as well. Another player that is in that contention for making it into the finale. I believe right now he's like 4th place in points, so he's in there, and a big win tonight will guarantee that he stays in there.
Absolutely. Here's Blaze. I would say the last match he played on, I said I'd bet money he was going to be Aaron Black, and then he turned around and played Jax. So no more betting money on that. But, as Dream said earlier, 95% of the time, he does play Aaron Black. So let's see who he's going to come up with now. We got our first competitor in here, ready to play. And while there he goes, Shira Ryu has entered the building. So let's see what these two titans of MK are going to pull off for us on this set.
The wait is over. Time for action, bloodshed, carnage. That's what we came here for.
That's exactly what we came here for. Brutalities, combos, give it to us all. All right, we get to the character select screen. Let's see which these two are going to go with. Blaze automatically going to the Cowboy, while Ryu automatically goes to Terminator. No thinking around. This is what they decided to come up with, and here we go. You're going to see the great Cowboy of the other world take on the T-800, a killing machine made only for one thing, killing. Looks like he's got Air Death Grip, Running Man, and Alibi Backbreaker, just about the loadout you'd expect. But
yeah,
Blaze is going.
This is Dark Fate through and through here. The
through and
Classic.
through. All
In
right,
fact,
here we
he's
go.
just running the tournament variation, not even his own custom one on it. I think the interesting thing about Shira Ryu, though, is his propensity to switch characters in tournament sets. He has a really strong sort of stable of characters, and it is not uncommon to see multiples in every one of his tournament sets if he starts to lose. So we'll see Terminator for game 1, but it could be Cabal and Kung Lao that round it out.
Yeah, we have no idea at this point, but here we go. Cowboy gets back broken, comes back up, wake up attack, nice kick.
Ooh, scooped again!
Scooped again!
So he's got amplified forward as well as normal throw backward. So that means he just needs normal throw forward as well as the amplified to get that KB to come out. So he is already close to having some explosive damage here. Bubs, are you hungry? Don't you eat?
Both fatal blows are on the board. They're looking at each other. Nice. Oh, smart play. He throws the acid so the running man will run into it. There we go. Blaze takes the first one.
I'm being held up at gunpoint by my cat for food, so I will be right back.
Yeah,
Just
but you take care of Bubs.
Chill.
All right, nice combo. There's the lock and loaded, but he armor breaks out of it. Does not take the rest of the damage. Point blank shotgun gets punished, sir. Nice short hop. Here comes Terminator right back. Goes running man, misses. Oh, into the crushing blow. That's going to pop him up. Oh, into another crushing blow. Let's see where we're going from here. And just like that, Blaze is up 1-0. Cowboy walking away. Unfortunately, he should have the horse with the horn at this point. Just saying. Everybody wants to see the good boy, not the barrel of your gun. Now let's see what Ryu's going to go with on this one, because like Dream was saying, he's got a stable of characters. Is that Terminator what he thinks he needs to go with in this matchup, or does he got somebody on board that's kind of an anti-pick for this?
Who won? I barely
Blaze
missed the
won.
screen. Nicely done, Blaze. Blaze has been on a tear as of late in the Nightmare series. You know, I don't want to harp on it too much, but the storyline for the last 2 seasons has been Blaze just barely being outside of qualifying. Right now, he's in 7th place, so it could even be a similar heartbreaking story. But he has been really, really turning it up as of late. I think that he got 1st place last week, or maybe it was the week before, versus Slick Beats, an insane grand finals. But I mean, for Blaze to bring home a Nightmare Series victory is huge. And he's looking to, you know, keep that trend going here, potentially, if he can claim another one, or at minimum, keep stacking those points high so he can make his first finale.
Well, Ryu went and picked a mirror match, another Outworld gunslinger. Here we go, Blaze saying, okay, you can play me all you want. This is what I'm expecting. Goes for the uppercut, expecting the armor break. All right, jumps right back in, another big combo. Blaze is not deterred whatsoever. There's the acid. Oh, and eat the bullet as well. Goes to the kick. Doesn't work. Gets perfect blocked. Oh, Blaze is reading all over this right now. Goes for the throw. Not enough to kill. There's the cancel. Trying to extend the combo. Doesn't work. Blaze comes right back with the low poke. Here comes spinning some bullets. You know, if he gets them all out, that crushing blow's available, but just as smartly as he did on the first one, he threw down the acid and just ended the round. Blaze is ready to take another set. Let's see if he can keep it up. Goes for the drop kick, doesn't hit, keeps back paddling so he can outspace that and get his own combo in. Gets armor broke out of. They're matching right now. Nice sweep. Comes the combo, keeps it safe. Oh, Scud saw it, amplified, goes for the drop kick, but gets talked out of it. Here we go. Nicely opened up. This will be a big combo right now for sure, Ryu. But gets opened up instead by his own. Goes for the wake-up attack. Doesn't hit anything. All right, going in strong. Blaze is sitting there waiting. Knew he couldn't take his advantage of the action right there. Amplified Guts, Shud Scott doesn't hit.
Okay, here's the opening. That's unbreakable as well, even though there was no breakaway. But back 2-2-2 into the command grab. There is no actual launch time in there to break out. And Blaze is going to get the kill off that command grab even. So Blaze now with a 2-0 lead. And we've already seen Shirai Ryu do what he's known for, switching around the character roster. Terminator didn't work out. Soft Air and Black. Now, I got a feeling it's about to be Kung Lao time. Also want to give a thanks to Xanth Elite 223 for the follow. Glad you're having fun checking out the Nightmare series.
Absolutely. Thank you for the follow. I know Dream appreciates it. Remember, we have a YouTube. He has a YouTube channel that if you go hit the subscribe button, which is for free, he will put another $1 into the prize pool to support these players at the end of the season.
Let me find this Facebook gaming tournament. Although, you know, if Blaze 3-0s this, there's no way that we'll have enough time.
All right, Blaze is settled back down on his, on the Cowboy. Ryu taking his time with this, though. He's got 43 seconds. He can kind of form a game plan to decide what his best bet is. But just as Dream predicted, he goes to Kung Lao. He's ready to throw down with his best. Now, if you watch Ryu, he always seems to pick this at the end, and it's his anchor, right? If you're going to beat me, you got to beat me at my best. So let's see if Blaze can handle this mad buzzsaw action that's fixing to happen.
Man, I pulled up this Facebook stream, and I gotta be honest, I refuse to type in this chat because I don't want to type as my real name. I hate that. That is like the biggest deterrent for me in Facebook gaming.
Absolutely. Here we go, right back.
Identifying me and my opinions at once, at the same time.
Nice teleport. Got him trying to use the rifles and damage.
Yeah, Shirai Pain's best character is definitely his Lao. So this could be the the deadliest foe that Blaze finds himself up against. The 2-0 lead is good, but it may not even be enough if Shirai Ryu can do the job with this Kung Lao pick. Kung Lao has almost always been his anchor and has worked out many times for him.
All right, here we go. You see Blaze is being very patient at this point for those buzzsaw hats going all over the place. All right, step in the acid. I don't mind that whatsoever, though. All right, comes right back. There's that buzzsaw. Kicks him out so he couldn't get any more. Short hop. Going in. Oh, and a short hop again. And just like that, youre has put one on the board.
Excuse me. All right, Blaze goes in with the drop kick. It will be blocked, however.
All right, oh, he chooses not to throw the acid down. Here, hold this. Let's see what he does. Goes for a scud shot, goes for the rifle, gets interrupted, has to armor break out of it. Doesn't seem to bother youre whatsoever. Here he comes, jump over into a big combo. He does have defensive meter. Now he does, but he drops out of the combo anyway. Doesn't have to use it. Goes for the low, into the acid, tries to jump over it. There's possessed hat. Pushes him back into the acid for a couple more ticks. Scud shot and finds its mark. Uh-oh, gets opened up. This might be it. And just like that, youre once again with his Kung Lao, which is what happens multiple occasions, says no, not today, and puts himself on the board trying to do the reverse 0-3-0.
Yep, this is a long road ahead of him, but he's already got the first step of the journey complete. Now, Blaze, of course, he's in a good position here. He can just buckle down and figure this out, and it's not like he hasn't fought Kung Laos before. He knows how this matchup works. He's been in it many a time. But, of course, you know, youre is a different breed. There's a reason why he's so high up in the points. We'll see if he can close this one out. youre, of course, still will be alive if he falls, but I think this is more important for Blaze. Blaze is right now on the cusp of qualifying. He is 7th place. He's got a 35-point lead over Tweety and Too Easy, who are here tonight and going to be getting big points. Too Easy has already made top 8 winners. So if Blaze is going to keep his lead on them, he really needs to have a strong finish here tonight.
Absolutely. Going at it one more time. You knew Blaze where he was going to go. Same exact variation. He's going to kind of look at it and see if he can change his game plan a little bit. Handle the Mad Monk. Again, Blaze is up 2-1 right now. youre trying to make a comeback. Goes early. Second possessed hat. Amplify saved him there from getting punished. All right, catches Blaze. He has to fall out of it and catches him with a combo right back, but he armor breaks. Those short hops are really paying dividends for youre.
Look, I don't want to curse Blaze, but if he wins this, he will be guaranteed 10 points away from qualifying if he wins this set. Because Sad Boy Murda has 495 points, 110 points more than him, and did not play tonight. So that number will not be moving, and if youre and Too Easy and Blaze and Tweety all pass him, there is a possibility that they could still get boxed out and have Sad Boy not make it. So,
oh, it's a crushing blow.
All right, Buzzsaw is out, and the game froze.
All right, that buzzsaw hat paying dividends. Blaze trying to figure out a way around it. Goes for a slide, doesn't work. Gets opened up. Here he comes, pushing right back. Trying to put him in the corner. There we go. Big damage incoming. Throws the acid down. Wake up attack finds it smart, but nothing after it. Tries to push him back into the acid. Buzzsaw hat's out. You gotta be careful. Armor break smartly done. Short hop into the throw. And just like that, we are tied up 2-2.
youre's Kung Lao is no joke. I definitely think it is one of the stronger characters in his arsenal, and definitely making that apparent as he takes a tied up set right now, and now he has the lead. Thank you so much for the follow, Matt as a Hatter79. Glad you're having fun checking out the Nightmare series, as youre looks to potentially get this reverse 3-0 in the bag. It's all tied up. Momentum's in the favor of the Shaolin. We'll see if Blaze can buckle down and finish this job.
Robotussin made top 8. Congratulations, Robotussin. We didn't see him tonight, but he has one of the most patient playing Liu Kangs I've ever seen, and it is hard to get around. Here we go. Game 5, right back in it. We're talking Blaze and youre. Youreu's Kung Lao is set here to be a gatekeeper, and Blaze is trying to get past it. He's been unsuccessful so far, although he did beat up the 2 previous non-Shaolin characters youre pulled up. So we're tied up 2-2. Ready to throw down. This all counts right here. All right, Buzzsaw hat finds its mark. Oh, absolutely. Scud shot comes in with a rifle drop. Teleport comes out. Oh, nice thinky there. Try to catch him with the drop kick. Doesn't work.
Oh. YOLO slide with the mix-up there. Shirai Ryu not able to block it in time. Big boot drop connects, and the KB! Blaze swinging for the fences on this one. He's got a huge life lead right now. Fatal Blow is available here. Empties the clip. One shot left in the chamber. He can combo with that one. Acid Puddle's out as well. Oh, gets caught by the Buzzsaw, but he only needs just a little more damage. Pushes him back. I think he's going to be setting up another Acid Puddle here. He knows it's a beautiful win condition because it'll get through that defensive meter that Shirai Ryu is so peskily hanging on to. Rolls out. Sweep doesn't hit. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh!
Why did that Fatal Blow miss?
That one dropped. What the fuck? Oh my god. He got him.
Goodness.
He
you
fucking
know
got him.
Shirai Ryu is just livid at the moment. He had the right read, and it didn't connect.
I think, you know what? I'll be honest. I don't think he had the right read on that one. I think he got greedy. He went for too much combo and had too much gravity on that one. It wasn't like he broke out of it on a breakaway. Just the gravity was not there for him. A little bit too much on that plate that he wanted to finish off. Blaze is getting locked down in this corner, though.
Trying to fight his way back. Back into the acid, baby. There you go. You can burn some, but he pops off a combo. Let's see where Blaze is going. He does have Fatal Blow available. Oh, this Buzzsaw pressure. Oh, caught him right there.
One more into Fatal Blow. He could do it. Rifle bonk. Rifle shot. Okay, that's not the hit that Blaze needs. He's still got that Fatal Blow. Possessed Hat comes out. He'll patiently wait it out. Let's rip with the rifle or the shots. No one's home. Yo,
nice
the short hop drop kick.
Oh, another one. Oh, just like that.
He's done it. He's done it. Blaze is in top 8 winner's side.
Blaze is sitting here saying, I'm going to be in that tournament this year. What a match between two great competitors.
That was insane. Blaze is not done yet. He's got a lot of work to do in top 8, but he is there in top 8, and that is huge. Going to be seeing the Cowboy again on Saturday. Congratulations to him. Shirai Ryu, of course, not dead yet. He'll go into the lower bracket. Still has a chance to make it. But let's go ahead and hop back to that bracket. Pop these scores in. Tweety is about to get the bracket reset on him, so it does not look like Tweety is going to be able to make it back so that we can run that match on stream. So we'll just have that match go off stream. No big deal. I just don't want to make you guys all sit around and wait for that. So we're going to let them play off stream. So no problem with that one. So Blackout and Tweety will happen off stream. But as we look at the rest of these matches, his left knee takes it over Zaddy Cetrion, Game 5. Blaze over Shirai Ryu, we just saw. Game 5. And look at this. Kusanagi versus Too Easy. Guess what? Game 5 as well. That happened off stream, but our top 8 is getting filled out. Let's go ahead and take a look at who has already qualified before we say farewell. We got his left knee versus Blaze, and then we'll have the winner of either Tweety or Blackout versus Too Easy. And then we also see Robitussin has made it into the losers bracket side of top 8. And then I think what's also important here is the points. So you see Robitussin made it in top 8. Robitussin's still alive, 275 points right now, so he is still within that contention, could make a big run at the end. We've got Slick Beats leading it, Blackout, who's still fighting, still in there. Kusanagi is going to go home, so his points have been determined. Sadboy didn't get any. Shirai Ryu also still alive, so yet to be determined. But you see Blaze, 7th place is a very, very crucial point. That's the 7th place is when you make it. 8th place, you're not in the finale. So Blaze is just barely there. And a big finish here will make sure he stays in that spot. Of course, Too Easy and Tweety on the prowl to maybe get more points than him. They're tied at 350, so very, very neck and neck these points right now. But this was a really fun event here, and as always, had an absolute blast having Mr. Vort on the stream with me. It's a pleasure hearing you commentate. You really bring the hype on the mic. And of course, if there's anything you'd love to say to these fine people, now would be the time.
Thank you very much, Dream. I love commentating here with you on the Nightmare series. If you're looking to find me, you can find me on Twitter at Mr_Vort. You can find me as Mr. Vort Plays on YouTube and just Mr. Vort on Twitch.
All right, excellent. With that being said, though, we are going to go ahead and close things out, say farewell. Let me go ahead and take a peek and see who we should send you guys off to. And I will see you guys on Saturday for the top 8. That's going to be fun.